club. Straight up jorking it. Jorking it. Yeah. This or kid or daddy's gonna be jorking it. And you wanna see what daddy's jorking it. Yeah. Jorking it. Straight up jorking it. Jorking it. Yeah. This or kid or daddy's gonna be jorking it. And you wanna see what daddy's jorking it. Yeah. Jorking it.
Hello, Hime. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, Hime. Woohoo! How's everybody doing today? Hello, hello, hello. I missed my alarm for school. Thanks to everyone gifted. I overslept my alarm. Did you make it on time? Oh no, I completely overslept it. My alarm is for 6. I woke up at like freaking 11. Oops. Anyways, this gives me more time to sleep in. Yeah. Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Yeah. Thank you for the gift. It was I don't know if it was important or not at this point. It's it's for future Hime to deal with, okay? What are you gonna do? I'll ask my classmates what homework there was, if there was any. If not, I guess I'ma just chill. Has it already been like 6? I think so. I don't remember when I did it, but I know it was in summer. And so a lot of the tips that I gave back then were like very summer oriented. So this time, I wanted, even though winter is slipping away, I wanted to give some tips on what we can do in the remaining few weeks of winter to glow up. 6 of it. So Isabella, thank you for 17 months, Envy. Thank you. So better alarm clock to wake up than drinking plenty of water. True. You know the funny thing is, I actually did wake up in the middle of the night to go pee. But then I didn't wake up for the alarm itself. I think I woke up like 1 or 2 hours before my alarm was supposed to go off. And I was like, oh, damn it, my body clock making me wake up right before my alarm. And I was like, okay, this nap is gonna suck then. And I just completely did not wake up. Pretty sure you retweeted something this morning. I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure I did as well. That's the thing. That's the thing. I went to pee. Slept through like a champ. Hell yeah. Entered a deep sleep right before you have to wake up. Retweeted and went back to sleep. Yeah, I mean, like, usually, that's the thing. Usually, I'm a pretty light sleeper. Like, even the slightest noise will wake me up. So, how's the solo life treating you? Honestly, not bad. I'm getting used to living on my own again. It's been what, 3 years? 3 years since I last lived by myself when I was in college. This entire time I've been with my family, but then now it's like no one's gonna nag me if I don't do my chores. No one's gonna nag me if I sleep in. So how's the Nick Credit Girl? Thank you for 11 months, Memby. Ooh. Almost your Beetle birthday. Yeah, yesterday actually. After I got back from my classes, I locked the fuck in. So basically, this entire time I've been streaming from my living room because I didn't have a desk set up yet. I was thinking really hard on how I wanted to design my desk setup, and I finally settled on like this one shelf and this chair. Oh my god, it took me so long to choose a chair because I don't want to just get any random gamer chair or whatever, right? I need to test the chairs before I send them for like how God knows how many hours a day, because that's gonna be my workstation. So I went to like Nitori to test out all of the chairs. I went to IKEA to test out the chairs, and I finally settled on this one like office chair that lets you cross your legs, because I sit cross-legged a lot, or like I sit with my knees up a lot. So I needed something that was like big enough for me to sit cross-legged comfortably. Otherwise, I tend to shrimp. And I decided on this one chair that let me do that, so I ordered it. And then I finally got a standing desk. I finally got a standing desk. So hopefully this will improve my productivity, or I guess like not just productivity, but also like my energy levels. As long as your feet. Yeah, that's the thing. With my previous chairs, it was a little hard because the desk height and the chair height were not really like suited for me. The desk was a little too tall, So in order to sit comfortably, I would have to raise my chair height, but then my feet wouldn't be touching the ground, so it felt kind of weird. So I've been shrimping a lot. Checking in a few months and asking how often you actually... Okay, listen, I'll try, okay? I'll try. I will try. I got a standing desk, and it's been sitting... So I got the packages, like, a week or two ago, and they've been sitting, like, in my living room, untouched, because I just have not had the... I haven't had the mindset to build it yet. So like the entire desk, the shelf, the chair, it's just been sitting there untouched, and it's been cluttering my living room for so long. And because I've been so busy the entire January, like I've been slipping behind on some of my like weekly cleans, or like my just like sorting my trash, doing my chores, my laundry. Everything was starting to feel like a total mess. So yesterday I got home, I looked at my apartment, I was like, nah, this ain't it. This ain't it, chief. I locked the fuck in. I put on some like Am I the Asshole podcast, and I went to town on that shit. I built my desk, my chair, my shelf, sorted my trash, put away my cardboard, did my laundry. Actually, no, I didn't do my laundry. I just like chucked them in the laundry machine. But the vacuumed, mopped the floors. Yeah, yeah. And then by the end of it, I'm very, very happy with how decluttered everything is. Yeah, should have done a chore stream. It's kind of hard because then all you would hear is like, am I the asshole if I stood up my wife on our anniversary in the background, and then me vacuuming really loudly. Yeah, yippee! Yay, I got praise! Yippee, yippee! Oh, was he? I mean, maybe he was justified. I don't know. Like the thing with like Am I the Asshole stories is that the title always baits you into going like, well, duh, how can you not be the asshole? But then they start going into like, oh yeah, my husband beats me, and so I had to cheat on him. Any memorable Am I the Asshole? There's this one story about, okay, so this person's sister-in-law, the title was like, am I the asshole if I demanded to check my sister-in-law's bags before she left our home? And it started from like this petty theft thing, right? And it went on to this whole spiel of how this sister-in-law had like a criminal record, and she was like baby trapping people for like years. It was like it connected like two completely different families because someone recognized this sister-in-law from the story and was like, oh, she isn't who you think she is. What the hell? Are those stories... I mean, sometimes they are. I think you can tell the AI-generated ones from the non-AI-generated ones quite often. But yeah. What the hell? I need something like that. Hide your good spoons. Oh. Well, I mean, my good spoons... I had a Miffy spoon. I got a Miffy spoon and a Miffy plate from when I went to, what was it called? Miffy Brunn, Dick Brunn Cafe, and I got my Miffy plate. Hime spoons. True. Those would look like they cost a fortune. Those look like family heirlooms from first glance. No, in Shinjuku, I don't know. I think it was in Omotesando, or I don't know. It was like somewhere in a really nice part of town. And he would crack spoon. No! Meefy. I love Meefy. I'm starting to like get into that stage of like slowly decorating your house. It's like once you have all your key furniture, then you can start buying smaller things to decorate your house with. And so I'm starting to get little by little, like some mugs that I like. I finally caved and I bought a Stanley mug. Yeah, nesting. Yeah, I caved and I bought a Stanley mug. Unironically, I really like this. I really like this mug. Because I didn't actually bring a water bottle over with me that can like insulate. I only had mugs. So I was like, you know what? Fine. Let's see what all the fuss is about with these Stanley cups. And so I got one. It actually makes me feel so much more productive. I don't know why, but I'm literally, bro, I'm sipping from my Stanley cup right now. That's how girl talk we're about to get. That's how girl talk we're about to get. Do you have a snack? Okay, no, I haven't gone to snacker topper because I'm not that far gone. If I'm gonna eat snacks, I'm gonna eat them on a plate. Okay? But yeah. All the lead in the mug making me feel... You know what? That makes sense. That makes sense. I mean... What harm's a little lead gonna do? If you drop it, how loud does it sound? Really fucking loud. That was just me setting it down on the table. Yeah, plates can hold my snacks anyways. Exactly. Exactly. But yeah. Before stream, I sliced some fruit. I had some sliced pear. And so I'm feeling very, very hydrated, very girly pop, very awesome. Himemiya すごい可愛い princess 様ですわ。Okay. Let's finally get into our girl talk winter edition. Oh my god, slay. This has been very, very highly requested, and I'm going to make sure that I get into a lot of things. We have quite a bit of space to cover, okay? Help my skin so dry. Don't worry, I got you, twin. I got you, twin. What's your feel percentage looking like these days? I haven't checked in like a hot second, honestly. I would imagine it's somewhere between 10 and 20. It's been hovering there for like a good year. I'll check later. But this is not just this is not just female tips, okay? This is tips for everyone. This is tips for everyone. So even if you don't think you could be the target audience, trust me, you are the target audience. Cause I bet your skin dry as fuck right now. I bet your cheeks dry, but your forehead oily and your cuticles damaged. Yeah, I know what you are. I mean, honestly, it's not even that big of a deal because it's winter. It's always fucking dry. So that's why I got you. I got you, girl. My cuticles are fucked. I didn't actually include anything about like hand and nail care, but I will tell you how to manage that a little bit. My balls itch. Take a shower? Question mark. Okay, all right. But let's get into it from a verified it girl, aka yours truly. Oh my god, slay. All right. Oh. Wait, why is it playing randomly? Hold on. Let me... That was not supposed to be the first slide. No, stop. 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 Pause. Pause. Go back. You're so funny. Please don't go bald. Spoilers. Yeah, my psychopathic hair care routine. Oh, wait, no, I think I know why. I need to add the files one by one. Let me see. Okay, yes. All right. So, trending this winter, we have #WinterArc. I don't know if you guys got this on your For You page, but when I got access to TikTok again, the WinterArc was fucking everywhere. Like, I don't know what is it in the water, but okay, I do know because I did my research. But there's something called a WinterArc that's been trending recently, and we'll get into it. Oh my god, my voice. We'll get into it. But Cozymaxxing has also been trending a lot, as well as like mental mindfulness, taking care of your mental. And what's this behind me? Oh, simple but functional products. Yeah, so these are going to be the trends that we're going to be talking about this winter. My winter was Naruto filler OST. Type shit. I hear that term from the gym. Really? Okay, yeah. I mean, like, gym is part of the winter arc, so it makes sense. Okay. So the fall and winter seasons naturally invite us to slow down and reset. So here's how we're gonna combat these winter blues and embrace the slower pace of the season. Oh, winter I was getting one of the Starbucks bear mugs. Oh my god, I didn't even want to fucking talk about those bear mugs and the what was it called? It was like something Christmas. Where it's like a specific brand. Was it like Tommy Hilfiger or something? No, it wasn't. It was like a brand that's known for green and stuff. I don't know. I don't really remember. It was like a Ralph Lauren. It was the Ralph Lauren Christmas. It's because like for some reason everyone wants to get in on that old money type of Christmas instead of going for pastels and bright colors. So they want like muted dark greens and reds and like, you know, feeling luxurious. Sounds like a psyop. Yeah, it's I don't know, it's just a stupid trend. Okay. But yeah. So what is the winter arc? The winter arc is, well, from what I gathered, it was a viral self-improvement trend where people treat the final couple months of the year, usually starts in like late autumn, as like a period of intense focus and discipline. You lock the fuck in. You don't wait for spring to lock in. You don't wait for the new year. You just go straight into it so that you can start early and feel your best when the new year comes along. So it's like you use the darker, colder months to lock in, and so you can become a better version of yourself before the new year even begins. So what are the core principles of this so-called winter arc? So while you can generally just do whatever you want, there's like a few guidelines that people tend to stick to. So one, of course, is physically locking in, doing up your exercise, right? Because of course winter, it's cold, and a lot of times you feel lazy and you don't want to go for a run outside because it's snowing or whatever. So this is when people start to look for different workout routines that they might be able to do at home. And then there's also the nutritional lock-in, where you start cutting out fast food and sugar so that you can go for some clean protein-heavy meals. And this is as well as the same time that Thanksgiving is coming up, right? So obviously, Thanksgiving is a time where you just like stuff yourself until you're about to burst. But a lot of people for this year's Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner have been trying to do healthier alternatives, making conscious healthier alternatives for things like pumpkin pie, maybe switching it out for like a sugar-free version or gluten-free version, something like that. Take it to chocolate. If you want to keep the chocolate, that's fine. That's up to you. Again, like the winter arc is like your own it's tailored to your own lifestyle. So you can go as hard or as easy on yourself as you want. Digital Thanksgiving could be healthy. Yeah, like using a lot of whole grains instead of like overloading on carbs, I guess. I don't know. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving or Christmas. So I've never really had like I don't really know what foods you guys eat. I think last time we were talking about it and you guys were like showing me like different Thanksgiving foods. I was like, oh, I want to try that. Yeah, hey, at least turkey. At least I think I accidentally knocked something. Are we back? Are we back? Hello, hello, hello. Turkey. We're back? Okay, okay, okay. Big Chicken didn't like that one. Yeah, I think I accidentally jiggled the Ethernet cable a little. So at least okay, at least turkey has protein. At least turkey has protein. That's what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say. At least turkey is protein filled. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Refresh. I'm drinking up my water. Okay. Where are we? Where were we? Where were we? Okay, yeah. Mental growth and digital detox. A lot of people are being more conscious about their screen time nowadays. A lot of people are being more conscious about their screen time, and as we should, because bro, you don't want to see my screen time. You do not want to see my screen time, especially like because my phone only shows my phone, like it only shows my phone usage, right? But when I'm not on my phone, I'm usually on my laptop. I'm on my PC. So it's probably safe to say that I spend a good 80% of my waking day on my phone or my laptop. Is bad. Like even in class, I would say, because in class I need to use my laptop. Like aside from when I'm making dinner or doing my chores, I am pretty much just always on some sort of media, and it's bad. I gotta it's like, okay, day in the life, right? You wake up, you check your phone, you go brush your teeth, get ready to go out for work or school or whatever. When you're on the train, you're on your phone. When you're in class or you're at work, you're using your computer. And then when you leave, when you leave work or leave class, you're also on your phone on the way back. And then when you get back, you hop on your computer, you hop on your PC, you play games, you do whatever, you watch TV. And like, we are all just so fucking cooked when it comes to technology. At this point, it's such an ingrained part of our lives that stepping back is already difficult for us. I don't know how difficult it's gonna be for the future generations, but like, we are so fucking cooked, bro. So what people, I say people, I don't say myself, because I have not been doing this at all. But what people have been doing is trying to find other hobbies that don't involve technology and focus on those for a set amount of time a day. Like, for example, journaling or crocheting, painting, Like stuff that you can do that you can actually lock in on without feeling the need to check your phone or whatever. It's kind of like a digital detox. When the day went on my phone, it felt so liberating. See, like, I feel like I could do that, but like, at some point, I would get so restless that I'd be like, oh god, what if my manager messaged me? Oh god. That's why my mom is making candles. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think a lot of, especially a lot of women, a lot of us went through like picking up random crafts during COVID to like occupy ourselves with. I went to a candle making workshop. Getting the shakes from phone withdrawal. Yeah. So, that's one thing that people have been doing. I will try to do it. Again, I'll try to do it. I'll get into like small things that we might be able to pick up in the next slide. But aside from that, obviously there's early to bed, early to rise, makes the man wise or something. I forgot how the saying goes. But going to sleep early and waking up early has been another staple part of this whole trend, because it lets you kind of like feel like you're getting ahead of everyone else, because they're all still asleep. Everyone's still fucking asleep. So you can start your day earlier and you can maximize your productivity in the morning before they get up. And then in the nighttime, when everyone's winding down and like spending their time playing games, watching TV, whatever, that's your early start to sleep. Well, going to sleep early and sleeping in late. I mean, that's also valid. That's also completely valid. But yeah, and the last part, and the part that I think is the most important, is consistency over motivation. Sticking to a routine is better, no matter how simple the routine is better than having no routine at all. So, let's get into how we can incorporate some of these things into our daily lives. Oh wait, no, I forgot. I gotta explain Cozymaxxing first. So, we might... okay, a lot of people might be already doing this, but only recently has the term Cozymaxxing started to take off. And it's kind of just like letting your senses reset themselves after imagine this, like you get home after a long, cold, hard day of work. It's like it's cold as shit outside. You step into your home, and all you want to do is throw on a big hoodie, get into your jammies, pull on some woolly socks, cozy up in your blanket, and like just snuggle in your couch. That's like a feeling everyone knows, but only recently has it been coined as Cozymaxxing. Because a lot of people have been, I guess, like trying to take care of not just their physical health, but also their mental health, and letting yourself snuggle in a cocoon of safety is kind of a mental reset for yourself as well. It's helping you soothe your nervous system and combat your burnout after a long day. I need Cozymaxxing. Yes, we all do. So, what is Cozymaxxing? It's short for cozy maximization, and it involves layering a lot of self-soothing rituals at the same time to kind of create a sanctuary, to turn your home into a sanctuary from the outside world. So, we are basically focusing on turning inward and prioritizing our personal restoration from self-soothing rituals that we might like to, like for example, getting a weighted blanket, putting on some fuzzy socks, and lighting some candles so that you feel safe. You smell like you can smell the sense of like home around you. You put on like a nice chamomile tea. And we'll sock mogging all of you. Become a Cozymaxxing blanket cell. Exactly. That's me right now, actually. When I'm on my couch, I always have my kotatsu on. I have my heated table on, and then I have my wool blanket on my lap. I usually have a plushie on my lap as well. I find that because when I'm sitting on my couch, it's a little I would say it's not the ideal table height or like chair height for working, because the table doesn't really like the couch seat is way too far back, so I can't sit comfortably. I have to be sitting forward if I want to like not shrimp, right? So I find that having a cushion behind my back and a cushion or a plushie on my lap to kind of like lean on top of helps me keep my posture in check. Yeah, unideal. A crazy, comfy, and warm blanket for the couch is the best investment. I know. Knit sweaters is all okay, but like it has to be. You have to be very particular about what kind of knit. I feel like some wool knits are a little like they're a little scratchy, and then they also cause a lot of static. So you have to be careful what kind of wool knit sweaters. What kind of wool knit sweaters you buy. Thank you for 19 months, MV. Sorry, I've been right. It's okay. I've been good. I've been busy but good. Have you ever listened to The Grateful Dead? No, I haven't. I'll check it out though. Merino or cashmere is nice. Yeah, cashmere is nice. It's honestly, I think nowadays a lot more affordable and attainable. If you look for like cashmere blends, so it's not a full cashmere, those are a lot more affordable than like, you know, full premium luxury cashmere that you usually have to pay like an arm and a leg for. Merino is also goated, yeah. But that's also, oh, another thing is like it's also very common to pair it with the digital detox. So like when you're cozy snuggled up, you might be reading a book instead. It is a perfect environment to read a book in. So that's what I've been doing, or I've been trying to do sometimes. I want to set like an hour a day at least to read some of the books that I have on my Kindle. Depends, I guess. Kindle doesn't really count as like electronics, right? Like it's as close to a digital detox as I'm gonna get. So like I've been trying to get through my Kindle backlog. You get novels you found. The ones that I had on my backlog were most of the Limbus ones, most of the Limbus Sinner books. So I finished Hellscreen before the Kanto. And I was gonna start on The Stranger next for Mersault's Kanto coming up. So I think I'll try doing that after this stream. I'll just step away, put on some music. Oh, I got some speakers. I got these speakers for my desk setup. I actually haven't used speakers in a long time because, you know, we all have our headphones, right? But I think taking off my headphones and like just playing some music around the house would help with getting into that digital detox mindset. Yeah, I haven't used speakers. I haven't used physical speakers in like years. Maybe since like high school. I saw my speakers out for a soundbar. I guess so. I've always wanted to try the Marshall portable speaker because I think that'd be nice to like take around. You can put it in your living room. You can put it next to your bed. Yeah, for the vibes. A soundbar. I need to look into a soundbar. Those are like basically the speaker that's like the speakers that you use for your TV, right? Speaker when alone, earbuds when in public. Yeah. But yeah, that's something that I definitely want to try doing, because I feel like a lot of times I'm always just like with my headphones on. If I'm in public, I have my AirPod Maxes on, and if I'm at home, I have my gaming headphones on. I have my mixing headphones on. It's like, bro, my head, my cranium, my skull needs a rest, bro. Somewhere there's a bunch of speakers in the bar that tries to simulate room-filling sound by reflecting sound off walls. Yeah, I think we have something like that for our TV at home, but I don't know. I have to look into it. Lo-fi girl maxing. Yeah, we are lo-fi girl maxing. She has the dent. Unironically, I might, because I remember getting when I first got my AirPods, bro, that shit was so tight on my head. And like the only thing you can really do is adjust like the length of it. You can't adjust like how tight it is on either side of your ear. So you kind of have to like break them in by like just constantly wearing them. And I think for like the first month of wearing them, I would constantly get headaches after because it was like compressing my head so much. But yeah, so what can we do? What can we do to start our winter arc? Even though winter's almost over, it's never too late. Locking in can be done at any given time. So, number 1, we can start our physical discipline. Focus on a winter art workout plan, aiming for adequate training days a week or daily steps that's suitable for your lifestyle. For me, I'm aiming for, I think I aim for around anywhere from 7,000 to 10,000 steps a day, because when I go to class, it's quite a while away from the train station. It's quite a while away from the train station, and so I take that time to get my steps in. And after class, if I don't have stream, like usually I have to rush back, but if I don't have stream, I will try to take a detour and explore around the area, see what kind of restaurants there are, what kind of cafes there are, and take some time to hit my goals before I head straight home. And when I was back at home, when I was at my family house, I had a treadmill that I put under my desk. I had an under desk treadmill that I would use to either just walk normally or like do a light jog on. And now that I have a standing desk, I'm contemplating getting another one for here. Yeah, ever since I left, I gave that one to my cousin. So they're using that now. But I've been thinking of getting another one. I don't know. But at the same time, I feel like it'd be nicer. It'd be nicer to get outside and go for a walk, because like there are so many parks around and everything. So it'd be nice. It'd be a nice way to get some fresh air. Obviously not now. It's cold as balls. It was snowing like the past 2 days, I think. It was really pretty. Like when I woke up, I remember seeing like a whole layer, like a whole blanket of snow on the trees and on the train tracks and everything. It was really nice. And then it got to the point where it started turning into sludge and it started becoming miserable. So that wasn't fun. I think it's still in the process of melting right now. It's still kind of like icy sludge right now. But yeah, maybe when it gets warmer, definitely. Probably in like March or something. It'd be nice to go on a walk. I really want to explore my neighborhood because I haven't had a chance to do much this winter. It's just been so fucking cold that I've been holed up in my apartment most of the time. But I know there's like a lot of like really cool cafes around, or like say like pet stores, flower shops, ponds or lakes that I wanna explore. So hopefully when it starts getting warmer, I can make it a habit to go on, if not a daily walk, then at least like a weekly walk. But yeah, that's what I want to be implementing into my routine. Oh yeah, and also I've been taking the stairs as much as possible. So like for example, when I get to class, when I get to the campus, I'll take the stairs instead of the elevator. And like if there's like escalator versus stairs at the train station, I'll try to take the stairs more. Unless I'm in a rush. Unless I'm in a rush, then I'll book it on the fucking escalators. Yeah, good for your glutes. I've been trying to implement that ever since I got here, and it honestly has been paying off, I think. Like, I'm sure everyone gains a bit of weight over like Christmas, right? Because obviously it's like when you get with your family, you eat a shit ton. It feels like you're hibernating, right? It feels like you're a fat ass fucking bear hibernating. But I think this Christmas I lost weight, surprisingly. I lost weight on the other hand because I've been walking so much and like taking stairs more, and I've been eating so much healthier. How much weight? You can't ask that of a lady. You can't ask that of a lady. Shake my head. But yeah, like I remember I had this pair of like baggy jeans that used to be like, it used to kind of touch the floor and it would piss me off a bit, but it's like as long as I hiked it up a bit more on my hips, then it would be manageable and it wouldn't like touch the floor that much. The other day when I went to get groceries, it was snowing, and I was like, when I got home, the bottom of my jeans were completely soaked. Like they had been trailing on the ground. I was like, huh, why is that? And I realized, is it because I lost weight? What? No. Water ball funds. It's okay. I have my 5-ton Stanley mug here. Yeah, thank you. I do plan to bring it to class. I think I've been like usually when I go to class, I would buy just like a green tea from the vending machine. But I feel like that's kind of a waste, especially when I have so many green tea packets at home that I could just toss into my bag, get some water from the campus. Yeah. Does drinking from that thing count as a workout? Honestly, it's like a workout for my arm at this point. It kind of adds up before you know it, right? And then it's like a lot of plastic. Oh my god, I've been trying to be so diligent about my recycling, okay? Like I've been trying to be so diligent, sorting my trash every single week. But yeah, careful to never drop it in class. It's crazy. Yeah, I can imagine it's gonna be like a metal pipe. But yeah, and then if you're too lazy for like, or if it's too cold outside to go for a run or whatever, there's this thing called 𝐃𝐨𝐧𝐚𝐭𝐢𝐨 that a lot of people have been doing lately, where it's basically just a bunch of low impact movements that you can do at home in a comfortable setting, like walking on the treadmill while watching a show, in pajamas, just rolling out a yoga mat and doing some Pilates or doing some stretches in front of the fireplace or something. I think definitely for winter, this is an option that a lot of people turn to, because we do not want to be braving that fucking... Like, even if I wasn't going for a run, I think it'd still be miserable going outside to go to the gym in weather like this. In like negative weather, negative degree weather. So, I don't know, maybe I should get a yoga mat. Who knows? Actually, I used to do yoga, I feel like, more often when I was in high school and like maybe during COVID. But nowadays, I feel like yoga isn't really enough as exercise. You would have to do like intensive yoga or like straight up Pilates in order to get that same workout. Or the turn of morning calisthenics. Dude, I need that. Unironically, I probably should start doing more morning stretches because holy shit, my hip has been fucking killing me. My hip has been killing me. Oh my god, it's me. Yoga is more of mindfulness than exercise, it feels. Yeah, I feel like that too. Please stretch. I've been trying to stretch before bed, okay? At least I stretch before bed. I crack my back. I stretch my hammies. But oh my god, every single time I hear my hip crack, like in the morning, the first thing that happens when I get out of my bed, my hip fucking cracks. And then when I bend over to lace my shoes, my hip cracks. When I'm climbing the stairs, my hip keeps cracking. Oh. Yeah, it's bad. You weren't doing it before. I mean, sometimes I get lazy or depressed or whatever. Bro, I dead ass. It's bad. Yeah, I talked to a physiotherapist here. I'm taking advantage of that national health insurance. And they said that yeah, it happens a lot when there's like a weather change, a big weather change. Cause like, mind you, I went from like 25 degrees Celsius winters to 0 degree winters in like the blink of an eye. So that shit sucked. How old are you again, Rie? Don't worry about it. I'm forever. Princess Hima is forever 18. Desua. It really is hack. I'm not a hag yet. I'm not a hag yet. There's an adjustment period. Yeah, I think it's getting. It definitely used to crack a lot more. Like it would crack with every fucking step, and I was like, yo, what the hell is this? But it's better now. It's better now. What's that? Freedom units? Let me see. 5 Celsius to Fahrenheit. So that'd be 77 degrees. That'd be 77 degree winters to 32 degree winters in Fahrenheit. Yeah, my joints are cooked. When is spring coming? Honestly, it depends where you are. I think for Japan at least, spring comes late March. It's still pretty cold at the start of March. Yeah. 77 winters, bro. That's what Hong Kong winters. Let me fucking search up the weather right now.
Clearly, you don't own an air fryer.
Okay, it's colder now. It's like 20. It's like 20 degrees. Thank you for your attacks. Thank you for silver chat, 𝐾𝐶𝐬𝐬. It's like 20 degrees Celsius right now. Celsius to Fahrenheit. That's like 68 degrees Fahrenheit in Hong Kong right now. Bro, I cannot wait to go back and not have to put on like my heat tech, my parkas. Yeah. Excited to see a cherry blossoms? Yeah, I think I'd definitely be trying to take a walk every day if there were cherry blossoms around. But yeah, okay, anyways, getting back on track. So, of course, self-care starts from the gut. And we're gonna get into this a bit more later. Because not only can eating cleaner help with your mood and like your energy levels, but it also has a ton of benefits for your hair, skin, and nails. So obviously cutting out fast food and sugar in favor of cleaner meals help you feel stronger both physically and mentally. And that's another change that I've been making, because when I was living by myself the last time in Australia, all I ate so much fast food. So because there was this one really good wings place near me, and so I kept like getting Uber Eats from them. And then when I go to the supermarket, I'd always get like a big juicy steak and toss that shit on. Yeah, oh god, wings are so fucking good. But yeah, and I wouldn't really be eating a lot of vegetables and stuff. Yeah, it adds up. I don't think it was Wingstop. I don't know if they have Wingstop in Australia. It was like a local place, but they had these real. I think I talked about it once, on someone else's stream. It was like I was talking to Lisa about it. It was like garlic aioli, crispy wings or something. Fly burger wings into my mouth. True. Yeah, I was like, it's because like the meat in Australia, the meat prices were so low. Like I was used to having to pay like an arm and leg for fucking steaks. Okay? But like buying meat in Australia is so fucking cheap. But now I'm trying to eat a lot of foods that specifically benefit my hair and my skin. So I've been eating a lot of things of like omega-3 fatty acids, a lot of protein, a lot of healthy oils. So I get a lot of salmon. I've been eating a lot of salmon. I think it's just one of those things that you can throw on anything and it becomes like a full meal. Like you can just, if you have rice, you can just like throw a grilled salmon on top. If you have salad, you can put some smoked salmon in there. Like it's just anything. Or you could just like straight up grill a salmon steak. Yeah, it's easy to cook too because like it's one of those fish cuts that you can tell when it's cooked, and it's really hard to overcook. So it's a very easy to make dish, and you can make it in so many different ways. You can make it with miso sauce, with like salt, grill it over salt. You can make it with like lemon dill sauce, like so many options. So I've been getting salmon like pretty much every week from the groceries. Unfortunately, I don't think they have it fresh here because I don't think I'm near like any seafood ports or seafood like markets. So we usually I just get that shit. Like I think everyone here usually just gets that shit frozen. But it's fine. It's fine. You ain't making me want to eat healthy. Yeah! Let's eat healthy together, twin. Yeah, people here, we usually just go with frozen. And as long as it works. Okay, aside from that, I've been trying to eat a lot more like dark greens. So things like kale, broccoli, beans, like string beans. I think darker greens have a lot of the vitamins that I'm specifically looking for. So those are really, really nice. And I've been trying to incorporate like specifically pumpkin seeds into my diet recently. One thing that I like to whip up is just like a kale salad with like quinoa or whatever grains I have, and then just fucking sprinkle some pumpkin seeds in there because those are so good for hair growth. Those are so good for hair growth and hair strength. There is a vitamin K which interacts with my harvest. Are you trying to kill me? Well, my bad, twin. Does asparagus count as dark green? I think so. I don't think they have a lot of asparagus here. I haven't seen asparagus in like a hot second. Yeah. Anyways, that's what I've been eating more recently. Also, instead of drinking milk, instead of drinking like dairy milk or like I guess like the milk that you usually drink, right? I've been drinking a lot more yogurt drinks, like some yogurt. For example, like yogurt probiotic drinks like Yakult, or having Greek yogurt in my freezer instead of like ice cream. Yogurt drinks are so good, man. I will glaze Yakult. I will be glazing Yakult until the day I die. I fucking love Yakult, bro. If you don't know what Yakult is, it's like a probiotic yogurt drink that a lot of Asian kids grew up drinking. I grew up drinking that shit. I always wish they would make it in like bigger containers, and they do now. They make it in like, I think like 500 milliliter jugs or like 1 liter jugs. So I've been trying to find those here. Unfortunately, they don't have it here, so I have to stick to like the 1 pack a day kind of thing. Yeah, it's good. It's good. If you've never had it before, it might be a little jarring at first. It might be a little strange at first, but I promise you it's peak. I promise you it's peak. Yeah, I would just chug the entire thing, like if I could find it. A 2 liter Yakult. Oh god. Yeah, probiotics. There's also other probiotics that you can find, like kombucha and like vinegar drinks. I want to find some apple vinegar. I want to find some apple vinegar so I can mix that into some water and have it as like a morning starter drink. Dude, apple vinegar is so good. Yeah, Yakult's look, it is high-key goated with soju. It is high-key goated. Yeah, is it expensive? I guess it would be if it was imported. If you don't have it in your like local supermarkets, but you can probably find it in like Asian supermarkets. Yeah, kombucha. Honestly, I don't really fuck with kombucha. It's a little too fermented for me. I think I can't get past the taste. Unless it's like flavored kombucha, like if you have like say raspberry kombucha or something. But like straight up kombucha itself, it's a little too tangy for me. Yeah, I can get very vinegary. I think as long as you find a good brand of kombucha that you might fuck with, it can work. But yeah, I can't. Lemon ginger kombucha is ooh, that sounds good. Ooh, actually, you reminds me. There's this one chain of like izakaya in Japan called Torikizoku. Usually people just call it Toriki. And they have this like homemade ginger tea / ginger soda that they make. God, I wish I could buy that in like packs or like in jars and take it home because it's so good. I genuinely, sometimes I go to Toriki just for that drink. I don't know how they make it, but their ginger tea, they have it in hot ginger tea and as like a cold iced ginger soda. It's so good. I don't know what it is. Maybe I should go work for them. Maybe I should go pick up a part-time job at Toriki just to find out like what they put in it because that shit is so good. I need that shit. Yeah, ginger tea. It's probably some sort of ginger syrup. I think it's like a brand exclusive. Like they have it branded as like a Toriki drink. So kind of like how Coke has their secret their secret recipe trademarked. But yeah, I gotta steal the trade secrets. But yeah, okay. Anyways, moving on from food, we have sensory legging. As we mentioned earlier, there's this one thing that a lot of Asian women do that I don't know if you might be familiar with, but a lot of, or not just women, but a lot of like Asian people in general, we wear compression socks. Like compression socks, compression leggings. It's a really common thing over here. And it's basically helping to like kind of tone up your legs at the same time as like promote healthy blood flow around your like calves and feet. so that your feet aren't cold. I think a lot of reason, like, the reason why a lot of us have like cold feet during the winter is because like we don't get enough circulation down to our feet. But then compression socks are supposed to help with that and help keep the circulation like constant around there. Yeah, prevents varicoses as well. So my winter home jammies, or like my winter home layering so far has consisted of those compression socks plus my jammies, depending on whether, like, I guess it depends on how cold it is, or whether I have my kotatsu on or not. I'll either wear my cotton pajamas or I'll wear my fluffy sweatpants. You know, the ones with like fleece on the inside. And I have a comfy sweater on top. And I have my blanket over my lap. I have a woolly blanket, a fluffy blanket over my lap. And then I have a plushie. That is peak comfy maxing for me. And compression socks on my flight. Yeah, a lot of people wear them on flights as well because you'll be sitting down for a long time. So, can you move your head? I will move my head. I will move my head later. I'll move my head later. You still have the plushie every day or hug the same one? Right now, I'm hugging this EOS plushie from Zenless Zone Zero that I won at an arcade. I have this EOS plushie, but sometimes I will hug my Chikorita plushie, or sometimes I'll hug the Beetle plushie that I brought over from home. Your comfy max is unmatched. It is absolutely unmatched. Yeah, Chikorita, plushies are just long pillows. If you're talking about like body pillows, like dakis, those can work too. But I recently found out that like there's actually a name for like those kinds of pillows. I think they're called bolsters, and those are shaped more like a punching bag. They're like a cylinder, and they can be like bent, I think. Low-key, that sounds kind of fire, because like I think you can bend it around you so that it feels like someone's hugging you. So if the situation gets that dire, if you get that touch starved, you can consider buying a bolster. You know what I've been doing? I usually sleep with at least 3 pillows. So I have 1 for my head and 2 to hug. Recently... Can't believe I'm gonna say this, but recently I've been putting the 2 pillows behind me as kind of like a shield. Like... Cause like, basically my bed is against the wall. And sometimes when I roll against the wall is cold, and it will wake me up if I feel like how cold the wall is, because like the difference in temperature will wake me up. So I've had my pillows against the wall to kind of shield me, to protect me from the cold wall. And sometimes when I'm falling asleep, I'm just imagining that it's someone hugging me from behind. Just imagining it's Netzach hugging me from behind. And then I fall asleep like that. Oh, the situation is absolutely dire. It is. If it works, it works. Surprisingly, it actually does work. I've been daydreaming about my favorite fictional characters a lot to fall asleep. She's still touch starved, bro. If I went to get a massage right now, I think I'd fall in love with the masseur. I think I'd fall in love with a massage lady, like unironically. Not even the cartel can get out of me. Can you imagine where your older half brother? Oh my god, nah, bro. Yeah, daydreaming is right. What's the harm in you being a little, okay? What's the harm in being a little Yume? But yeah, so like I'll have my pillows up against the wall, and I'm a side sleeper, I think. I usually sleep on my side. So I'll be like pretending that the pillows is nutsack spooning me. And then I'll be hugging whatever plushie I have on me. And then I fall asleep like that. But I will still maintain my stance that I am never going to own a proper body pillow. I keep thinking about like getting that nutsack body pillow printed, but I can't go through with it because then my mom's gonna see it. I guess I could get it sent directly here, but like I gotta hide that shit whenever my family comes to visit. Like man, you know what I saw recently, actually? I saw on TikTok someone made like a duvet cover, like a bed sheet cover that has kind of like I don't know how to describe it. It's like a frame of like it's like cushions on all four sides of the bed that kind of feel like a nest. It's kind of like a get the I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it. But it looks so comfy. It looks so comfy, and it's like fucking $200. It's like $200-300 ruse. But I'm so tempted. It looks so comfy. Cause imagine like it's literally like a little nest, bruh. And like the cushion part is like made of Sherpa or something. Live your nesting dreams. I mean, low-key, my bed do kind of be like a nest with how many pillows and plushies that I have around it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I can find like a cheaper alternative on Amazon or on Taobao or something. Sounds like it's for asylum patients. Unironically, I feel like it was made for either like asylum patients or like babies.
Clearly, you don't own an air fryer.
I can see like, you know, using that for babies to prevent them from like rolling off the edge of the bed, right? Think of it as investing in yourself, bro. I've been investing in myself. I've been so stressed lately that the moment I got my monthly salary, I went on some retail therapy. I went on a shopping spree. Also, thank you for 7 months of me. Hi here, haven't been able to watch a bit since I've been playing read spoilers while playing myself. I'll help you do. Thank you. Yeah, don't worry. Play that shit, twin. Good, you deserve it. That's what I keep telling myself. I keep telling myself, yeah, you know what? I deserve a treat. I deserve a treat. Like every other day. And eventually, I look at my bank account. I'm like, oh, perhaps I treated myself a little too much. But it's okay. It's okay. He may spend. I am not immune to capitalism. Okay. Yeah. So about the digital detox, just turn off the screen, bro. And how is cyberbullying real, bro? Just turn off the screen, bro. Like I said, picking up some hobbies that don't involve electronics would be good. For me, reading, definitely. Need to get through my backlog. Maybe I should get back into journaling. I've been seeing Sheena do like her journaling stuff for Membies. And low-key, it's kind of inspired me to get back into journaling a little. I actually, before school started, I went to this one stationery shop in Japan called Loft. I think it sells a lot of like cute stationery stuff. So I bought a lot of like good pens and notebooks, and there's actually a lot of things that I didn't know were products until I saw them here. Like, times have changed since I last needed stationery in high school. That was the last time I ever had like pens to write with that I would need every single day. Or like maybe like first year of college. But like apparently paper like clips for clipping your textbooks or notebooks down is really, really popular. And there's a lot of like really ergonomic products that you can get for that. Honestly, I needed it because when you get new textbooks, like you gotta break them in a bit, so they're gonna be a little hard to open, right? Like, it's annoying to write in them. It's annoying to take notes in your textbooks when you can't write on a flat surface. So I caved and I got one of those clips that are supposed to like hold your book down. It's honestly changed my life, like unironically. And then I also invested in a good mechanical pencil. Me personally, I've been using the same brand of mechanical pencil my entire life. It's like the Pilot gel ones with like a gel grip. And those have always made me feel the best. I think like you can kind of tell like when you're using a good pen versus a bad pen versus like from how your handwriting looks, right? So those are the pens that have always made my handwriting the best. So I've always stuck with those. And they came out with a bunch of new models ever since I left high school, which is when I last needed them. So I got those. And it's been great. So are those the ones that you can erase, like the pens that you can erase with friction? If not, then I think Uniball definitely, like, I remember having mechanical pens for that, where like you buy like the inserts and then you put them in like a pen of your choosing, so you can choose like the different colors and stuff. Yeah, the friction pens. Honestly, they used to be kind of ass. I think when I first started using them in like middle school and high school, they would leave like kind of like a weird mark or like stain. But they probably do better now. They probably have better ones now. But yeah, and then I have a shit ton of stickers. I think you guys have seen my sticker collection. You guys have seen my sticker collection. I have a shit ton of stickers from when I was at work before, when I used to work at an art academy, and I would give those stickers away to the kids whenever they did something good. Or just like whenever I see any cute stickers that I might want to put in my notebooks. And I got a sticker notebook just for like collecting stickers, because I am sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of buying stickers and never using them because I don't want to waste them or whatever. So what I was like, okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a notebook specifically for these stickers so that I can finally put them somewhere. And then that can also be like a form of like, you know, journaling, right? It's like a form of like journaling, decorating. So I'm gonna start doing that more often as like a non-digital hobby. Oh, the sticker book if you want to show off. Yeah! I got this really cute one. It's really popular. Sticker books are really popular in China, I think. So I went to this one stationery store that was themed kind of like magical girl. And I got this like magical girl themed sticker book. It's super cute. My masculinity will leave my body the moment the cute teacher gives me stickers as a reward. Yeah, you want a gold star? You want a gold star? A very Chinese time in my life, indeed. It's really being precious about fun things that are meant to be used, right? And especially like as an adult, I think like doing hobbies like these, it kind of feels like healing your inner child. I know a lot of people also might not have had the opportunity to do everything they wanted to when they were a kid. Maybe because your family wasn't well off, or like because of like trauma or whatever. So I think a lot of people when they grow up, a lot of us are just picking up hobbies that we probably would have enjoyed as a kid to heal our inner child. Like Himemiya! Yeah! I love making... yeah, Gunpla is also like... Things like Gunpla, Lego, jigsaw puzzles. Those are also a really, really good like offline hobby to do. Because it lets you lock in on something that you can display in the end. So it kind of feels like there's an end product that you can show off. I've been getting to Legos. Oh, that's awesome! I've been watching this one TikToker who like I think she's what I would be like if I was medicated. If I had access to Adderall. Because she will lock in. She will lock the fuck in on something, like no matter what it is. Painting her bathroom every like other month. Building an entire like Lego set in one day. Like she just locks the fuck. It's so inspiring to see. I'm like, wow, this is what I would be like if I had Adderall. That's crazy. I would be too strong. Yeah, I'd be so strong. But yeah, Lego is like one of the things that I think me and my brother used to try to get into, but we weren't really. I don't think we had the tism for it, unfortunately. He definitely had more of it for me. Like we would get like Ninjago and build that kind of shit. And also I think after an incident where one of our builds in progress got shattered, got knocked over and shattered to the floor, we just like completely crashed the fuck out and swore never to touch Lego ever again. Yeah, a lot of people have been giving like botanical Legos as gifts for like your girlfriend. So it's like kind of like a fun activity that you can do together to make like a bouquet that's actually going to last. I actually saw this one Lego set that's like a what do you call it? It's like pastries. It's like a pastry set, but it's made from Legos. And I was low-key, I was kind of tempted. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's kind of similar to like the crafts that I would make. I don't know if you guys remember, but I would make these like craft miniature cafes or houses. They're from Roll Life and they're really popular now. They used to only be popular in China, but they're really popular now. And I had a bunch of those at home. Yeah, the wooden crafts. They're really, really fun. I think sometimes they get a little frustrating, but it was fun. Did you guys try any of them after like watching my streams? They're actually really simple and really fun to make. Sometimes it does take like a lot of focus, concentration, and a steady hand. Yeah, it does get a little stressful, but then again, it's a good thing. It's good because you can go at it at your own pace. Yeah, it's really cool, comfy, and it's a nice thing to have on display at the end of it all. So that's another thing that you can get into if you're ever looking for another hobby. Yeah, I have a bunch of Gunplas as well that I started but never finished. Somebody gifted me, I think at Off-Kai 2 years ago. Somebody gifted me this Hello Kitty Gundam, and I started making it. And then Somi came and started trying to eat the pieces, so I put it away and I haven't touched it since. Gunpla stream, let's go. Honestly, I could. I think I did that Miku Gunpla like a year or two ago. There's this other Miku Gunpla that I got that I never actually took out of the box. I haven't started on it yet. It was a really cool. It was the racing Miku one. It was a really cool one. Yeah, they have Miku Gunpla. All streams are pretty comfy. Yeah, it's just like y'all are chilling with your nippers. We got our nippers out. Actually, I don't know where my nippers. I might have to get new ones. And like last time when I was decorating my camera, when I was decorating my digital camera, like that's just another thing that I picked up before that I thought was a really cool, a really fun craft. And nippers out for Hime. True. Hashtag nippers out for Hime. You should check out the 30-second system. Ooh, Mecha Musume. Oh yeah, I tried frame arm girls. I think I have 2 or 3 of the frame arm girls ones. I don't remember if I made one on stream, but I definitely do remember finishing a bunch of those. Build a Grandpa Gundam, the OG arcs. Yeah, see, like, the thing is, like, I never really got into Gundam as a franchise. Much to Sakana's chagrin. He's he keeps talking about Gundam in like the most random times, but like I never got into the Gundam franchise. I know I watched like Iron-Blooded Orphans or like a couple episodes of that back when it came out, but that's about it. Just build what I think looks good. Yeah, I just see like I just look for whatever looks cool. I think I built the Code Geass Lancelot this one time. Yeah. I feel kind of stinky. Stinky, poopy. The LG mainline series is really good. Yeah, that's what I've heard. And also the recent one that came out in like 2024 or something. You might be able to commit to watch Gundam. Yeah. There's a movie that's 60 minutes. Hell yeah. The OPs and EDs affect her. I mean, not necessarily, because like there are some shows with really good openings and endings that I have never watched a single episode of. And vice versa. I don't even know how you pronounce that. 𝐶𝐸𝐚𝐥. Bro, I don't know. But that's again something else that we can do. 𝐶𝐸𝐴𝐚𝐥. Quack. Sounds like it's honestly it does. 𝐃𝐸𝐴𝐚𝐥. Oh wait, that's how it's pronounced. 𝐶𝐸𝐴𝐚𝐥. 𝐃𝐸𝐴𝐚𝐥. Sounds like ear clacks. Oh, love ear clacks. Okay. Anyways, before I start yapping again too much, let's move on. So, low-level mood lighting. This changed my life. This absolutely changed my apartment, okay? We, in this house, do not use the big, scary overhead lighting. We do not use the nipple lamps, the boob lamps that they have built in. Instead, we buy standing lamps and candles and desk lamps and light bars, and we have indirect lighting sources. We use indirect lighting sources like lamps that face the wall, light bars that are like light strips that are attached to the back of your desk that lights the area behind your desk up. We do not use the big scary overhead lighting. And we go for warm tones. We go for warm tones instead of the cold clinical hospital lights. Oh my god. You have no idea how much a simple warm indirect light can change a space. It is so good. It's so fucking good. Like, go on Pinterest or something and search like mood lighting, indirect lighting, things like that. If you want inspiration on how to set up how to set up some mood lighting, it's so good. I have purple lights. Yeah, if you like the RGB stuff, definitely you can go for that. That also counts as mood lighting. I like the white ones. Yeah, right now I have a standing lamp next to my couch that's pointed at the wall, and it lights up the wall instead of like pointing it at me. Because by lighting up the wall itself, it feels like the entire space gets illuminated rather than just like my desk area or rather just my couch area. 2 light bulbs that can change colors with an app. Yeah, a lot of these light bulbs can be switched out for like smart ones, and you can connect them to like Alexa or like any smart app that you use at home. I think because it made the PC monitor easier to look at. Yeah, so it's not like the brightest thing in your peripheral vision. Does low light hurt your eyes when working? I think it does, especially if like, again, if your monitor is the brightest thing in front of you, it definitely will hurt. So that's why I have, I'm setting up my desk. And behind my desk, I have these strip lights that will illuminate the wall behind the desk so that the walls are brighter and it makes the monitor seem less bright in comparison. There you go. Bye-bye! Bye-bye! 4 lights on the end of 4 spotlight looking ones point in different directions. Yeah! Those are peak. Highly, highly recommend. Okay, and now I'm gonna move to the other side so that I'm not blocking... My big-ass forehead isn't blocking the shit. Okay. But we have basically the same thing. Early sleep, early to rise. We need to try to aim for 8 hours, I think. 7 to 8 hours is like the... is the sweet spot, I think, for getting a good night's rest. I would love to get 8 hours. Recently, my sleep schedule has been kind of fucked. Like, I think I talked about it before, where I basically... I go to bed at like 1 or 2, and I wake up at like 6. And then after I get back from class, I crash for like 4 or 5 hours. I take like a fat fucking nap, and then by the time I wake up, it's already dark. It's nighttime. I have to eat dinner, and then I only have a few hours to work, and then I always end up working over my bedtime, and then the cycle repeats itself. It's bad. I think what I need to be doing, maybe today I'll suck it up and I won't take an afternoon nap. Instead, I will try to sleep around like 11. I'll try to sleep around 11, and then I will slowly readjust my schedule back to sleeping, because like sleeping one big sleep is much better than breaking your sleep into parts throughout the day. Like taking naps throughout the day. One long interrupted sleep always feels better. Take the chicken pill, get an infrared lamp. I mean, if you think about it, my heated desk is kind of an infrared lamp. I'm kind of chicken pilled right now. My legs are being warmed like they're in the chicken coops. My lamp has a built-in wireless charger for my phone, and I absolutely love it. Yeah, those are so cool. Those are so cool. I have a bedside lamp that also acts as a candle warmer. So there's like a spot where you can put your candle, and you point the lamp down at it, and instead of having to light a wick, it will just warm the candle and disseminate the essential oils that way. You sleep in the incubator. Honestly, it looks cozy as fuck in there. It looks cozy as hell in there. Another VTuber mentioned candle warmers. Is this really like just a woman thing? I don't know, man. Like, it only makes sense, especially if you live with like animals. It only makes sense to use a candle warmer over like lighting a wick. You don't want to set your house on fire. You don't want your pets to knock over the candle, right? Yeah, those chickens are onto something. On God. On God. It was a woman thing when you mentioned candles. Okay, you know what? True. Okay, show of hands. How many of you own candles? How many people in chat have owned a candle in the past year? And I mean like one that you got yourself, not something that like your family gave you. Oh right, we sold candles last year. I almost forgot. I almost forgot. See? So many candle owners. See, it's not just a woman thing. It's not just a woman thing. Doesn't have to be any candle or smell candles. I mean, the reason why you would want to use a candle warmer is because of so it can disseminate the smell rather than having to light a flame. But if you're lighting candles for the lighting, then yeah, of course you can get an unscented candle. That's how we find out women viewership was 90%. True. You need to pitch it as emergency supplies. True. The doomsday preppers. I mean, here in Japan, it's very common to have an emergency pack because there's a lot of like earthquakes and stuff, and you never know. Like when you first move into a place, they usually tell you like it's good to prepare like 3 days of food and some like bottled water, some emergency supplies in case you get like locked into your house and you can't leave. As in candles and the light goes off. Yeah. Like some emergency candles, flashlights, batteries, and shit. Yeah, definitely. Candle warmers, peak. I have one that... My one looks like a lily of the valley flower. It's really pretty. My little sister took me to the Bath and Body Works place. Yeah! Okay, well, I will say the candles at Bath and Body Works are a little on the stronger side. I think walking in there kind of feels like sensory overload. There's this one I can't remember the name right now. There's this one place that I really like their candle. Oh, Yankee Candle. Yankee candles are nice. I feel like they're not as strong as Bath and Body Works ones, and they have a variety of scents that are less girly, I think. Like for example, Bath Body Works, a lot of them are like pumpkin spice, vanilla sugar, sweet pea. But in Yankee candles, they have a lot that are just like cotton or like sea foam or like woodland musk. Like some of them are aimed for like, you know, men as well, or like just like non like unisex, I guess. Yeah, Yankee candles are good. Is there gasoline? Maybe? Who knows? But yeah, it's just lavender for my manly essential. Lavender is good. It's good for sleep and for relaxing. When I have a really stressful day, I usually go for like a lavender bath bomb, a lavender like bath tablet that I throw into the tub, and I just girl rot in my girl tub for a while. Yeah, sandal. Oh, sandal was good. There's also this isn't a candle, I think. They might have a candle version, but I have this one room spray from Maison Margiela where it smells like old books and candle, like fireplace. Like it's just so comforting. It smells like smoky wood and books and like it just smells warm. It just smells really warm. It's one of my favorite room scents. Oh, the JP tub. Is it one of those really deep ones? Yeah, it's like deep, but also you don't have a lot of leg room. And then the thing where you put drops of essential oils into wool balls into the dryer, but it's really not empowering my clothes. Ooh, I've never heard of that. That's actually pretty interesting. I think usually a lot of people sell like scented cotton balls or like scented dryer balls for that. I guess you can make it yourself. But yeah, okay. How did we get here again? I don't remember. I just keep yapping. I just be yapping. Okay, and last part, consistency is key. It doesn't matter how good of a product you have, how good of a workout, a training regimen you have, if you don't do it regularly. That's something that I struggle with a lot. I think a lot of people who might struggle with mental health find it the most difficult part to do as well. Also, SG Valentine, you're 39 months, Memby! Thank you. It's the like sticking to a routine, because sometimes you wake up and you're just like, I am so not in the mood, man. But like, once you actually get to doing it, once you actually get your ass up and you go on that run, or you read that book, and then you start feeling like, hey, this isn't so bad after all. I don't know what I was so worried about. That's something that I struggled with a lot at some point. At one point in time, when I was really, really stressed out about streaming, I would like dread having to wake up to stream. And the 5 minutes before my stream started, I would be in like full panic attack mode. And then once I actually start it and like do my stream, it's like, damn, that was nothing burger. Like, what the fuck was I panicking about in the first place? Anyways, and then proceed to do it all over again the next day. Like, it's just the human brain works in very strange ways. Sometimes it just makes you feel like you're being hunted for sport for no reason, and it'd be like that, man. But yeah, I think it's just being able to get that initial push out of you is the hardest part. And then once you have that, it's all smooth sailing from there. Yeah, once you get that, then your chores don't seem that daunting after all. That workout actually makes you feel better after all. Yeah, starting a task is the hardest part. So as long as you're able to find it in you to get that spark and continue your consistent routine, then that's pretty much you doing the best that you can for yourself. Okay. God, this water bottle is so fucking heavy. Okay, anyways, shifting back over here. I like how whenever I drag my model, it's like it's like there's some like sort of gravity to it. Do you see that? It's like my head is actively weighing down, and like you can see like the resistance that it has on my neck. Yoink, whiplash. Oh my god, I watched that movie recently. Catch the Hime and Hime, I choose you. I watched. Is it called Whiplash? It's that one movie about the drum player, and then his psychopathic teacher. I don't. Is it called Whiplash? It might be. Yeah, it's that one, dude. Insane movie. It is such a good movie. I was thinking about that movie for like a solid couple days after watching it. Are you rushing or are you dragging? Not my tempo. Try again. I haven't seen that. I heard musicians get mad at it. I mean, it's a very, very extreme... it's a very extreme portrayal of musicians, I think. Or like some specific musicians. Like, at least... From as a musician watching that's like what I would imagine would happen if you were to, like, you know, go to music school, if you were to like do music professionally for the rest of your life. Maybe you'd encounter something like that. Speaking of movies, have you been... Is that the Markiplier produced one? That one's in cinemas right now, right? I haven't had time to go to the cinemas, so I don't know if I should... wait, let me see if it's even in cinemas in Japan. How long? Japan cinema. I don't think it is, unfortunately. I don't see any cinemas showing it. So maybe I'll have to wait. I'll have to wait for streaming services. I'm playing Wuthering Heights. Oh god, is it out? Oh good god, is it fucking out? Okay. Oh, on the 13th, bro. Who's in again? Well, like Margot Robbie something, and then Bro, I just know they're gonna make the entire thing a whole like freaky sex thing. They're gonna make the entirety of Wuthering Heights a whole freaky sex thing. There's no screening in my country also. Yeah, I don't think there are any screenings in my country as well. Okay. Anyways, let's move on because we still have. Oh god, we're on slide 5 out of 16. It's fucking over. Okay, skin and hair. This is the part that a bunch of you have been asking about because it is so dry and winter skincare needs vastly different things from summer skincare. So let's talk about our skin barrier. What is our skin barrier? It's exactly what it sounds like. It is the outermost layer of our entire body that acts as a security guard to keep moisture in and like to lock moisture in and keep bacteria, pollutants, irritants out. So when you have a healthy skin barrier, that's when your skin is plump and moisturized and glowing from the inside, right? But when it's compromised, when the moisture leaks out and irritants get in, that can make any product, anything else that you do to your skin completely useless. Because the very core, like the core parts of your skincare routine has to be your skin barrier health. Can it deflect bullets? Maybe. Maybe if you use a good enough skincare routine for your skin barrier. Yeah, so different seasons have different like skin concerns. Like when we were in summer, we were talking about like sun care, UV care, and like sweat-induced breakouts, a lot of oily skin, and like things like that. Winter is known to specifically attack the physical structure of your skin. Because the air is so dry, it becomes way easier to suck the moisture out of your skin barrier, especially if it's damaged already. And as it sucks the moisture out, that makes your skin barrier even weaker, which makes it even easier to suck more moisture out. So it's like if you feel like you're putting on lotion during winter, but within like a couple hours it feels dry already, that's because you have a damaged skin barrier. Because even though you're applying moisture, your skin cannot hold it in. Your skin physically is too weak to lock it in. So it's just going in there and right back out. So what are the signs of a damaged skin barrier? Where's my... Oh wait, no, it's right there, huh? Okay, what are signs of a damaged skin barrier? So a lot of times you'll have like red skin, dry skin, flaky skin. That's like kind of how you can tell you have like a compromised barrier at first glance, right? But sometimes, do you ever get that feeling of like, even though your skin is tight and dry, it still appears oily? Like there's still like, it's still kind of shiny, but not shiny in the way that you would expect. Like it's not shiny because it's moisturized. It's shiny because it's so tight and so like I don't even know what's the word. But yeah, that's a feeling that you might get a lot in the winter, and that's because like your skin is trying to make up for all the moisture it's losing, so it's producing more sebum in order to try and hold, like, to keep in the moisture that it already has. Yes, it's like glossy, but at the same time feels kind of like very like it kind of feels way too tight, and not like when you're moving your mouth around, like say you're like wow, you feel your face muscles like really tightening. That's another sign of a compromised skin barrier. So what can we do? What can we do to help prevent this? One of the reasons why you might have like you might be compromising your skin barrier and not even knowing it is if you're 1, over cleansing, and 2, over exfoliating. But then you might go like, well, I don't really pay attention to any of like that. I'm not like specifically going out of my way to exfoliate. How can I be over exfoliating if I don't even know I'm doing it? That's when you have to check the ingredients in your face wash. A lot of people, if you use body soap, if you use like body soap to wash your face, I can guarantee you that your skin barrier is compromised as fuck because of it. Because body wash and skin like face wash, they are formulated for 2 different parts of your body. The skin on your face is so much more sensitive than the skin on your body that if you use the same products for both, you are not going to be getting like good results out of it. Yes, they do make wash just for faces. I'm sorry I had to break it to you this way, but they do, and you really should be looking for it. I will give some recommendations later, but even if you do use a face wash, and you still find yourself getting that squeaky clean, tight, but still oily feeling, it might be because of the ingredients in your cleanser. You can't just buy like a random face wash and go like, there, I got a face wash. Why isn't my skin fixed? Sometimes skin washes or like face washes are formulated for different skin concerns. Like for example, you might have a exfoliating skin wash that contains like AHAs and BHAs, contains like some chemical exfoliants. And those, while chemical exfoliants are good, you have to be using them at like a very, very spread out interval. You have to be spreading them out. Hold on, let me move over here a bit so you can kind of see. Yeah, so like accidentally over exfoliating by using products that you didn't even know had exfoliants in them is one of the most common ways that people damage their skin barriers. And you might want to start looking at your cleansers, see if they say anything like AHA, BHA, PHA. Those are all chemical exfoliants that are meant to be used maybe like once or twice a week only. If you're using this daily in the morning and in the evening, no wonder your skin is like fucking crying for help. Been trying some different products, so I'm fine. It's okay. I will recommend some. Is there any relation with what kind of water you bathe with like hot or cold? I would say as long as you're not bathing in scalding hot water, you're like generally fine. Like, sure, hot water can help, like hot water and hot steam can help you like open up your pores and stuff, like relax your pores so that it's easier to get the gunk out, to clean your face and feel more clean. But like as long as you're not using like scalding hot water and damaging your skin even more, then it's fine. I've been getting ads about a local clinic that diagnoses your face. That's actually not a bad idea. I think a lot of people don't know their skin type. And I'm gonna get into this. I'm gonna get into this a little bit more later on how to determine your skin type. Because that's how you kind of start. If you don't know your skin type, then you won't know what products are gonna work for you. It's all skin, isn't it? It's all skin. But unfortunately, we have different skin concerns and different products that target different skin concerns. Also, give me a second. I need to get my charger because I forgot to charge my phone. I kind of forgot. Damn, do I not have any charger slots left? shit, okay. I guess I'll plug it into my... Ugh. Guess I'll plug it into my laptop. For now. My skin type is white. Congratulations. Bro has discovered his ethnicity. Okay. Let's see. Is this charging? Okay, it's charging. Alright. Awesome! Go white girl. Go white girl, go! Yippee! If you can talk to a stop that. Urgh. You talk to a dermatologist that doesn't have a direct financial incentive to make you spend money, you should go for that. A lot of dermatologists or like clinics around here at least, they have like you can find ones that offer like free trial or like trial sessions. That's how I got my skin diagnosed, because the trial session that I went to had like a consultation at the start, and the consultation helps you like they like put your face up against a machine and they scan your skin, and it tells you like which areas are of concern and stuff, and like what your skin type is. But there's a way to find out at home. Don't worry, there's a way that you can find out at home. But yeah, and then the key ingredients to look for when you're looking for products for skin barrier. Ceramides and amino acids are good for mimicking the skin's natural lipids and also repairing them. Okay, so how do we find products that actually work? I'm gonna move over here this time. I have to keep going from left and right. Okay. So how do we start? Where do we start? Well, first of all, again, if you don't know your skin type, it's kind of hard to do anything from there. So here's a test that you can do. You wash your face. Wash your face with a cleanser, not with like a soap, okay? It has to be a facial cleanser. The most neutral face cleanser that you can find. And then you get some oil blotting papers. If you never heard of those, these are like papers that soak up oil, and they're usually for your face. So like if you ever get oily during the day, you whip out one of those, like dab at your forehead or your T-zone, wherever gets oily, and etc. And you put that oil blotting paper onto your forehead, your cheek, your two cheeks, your chin, and your nose. And then you see, after I think like a certain amount of time, you see like how long it takes for it to fall off, or how much oil it absorbs. T-zone is just like where your forehead and your nose is. It's shaped like a T. That's why it's like a T. I think there's a test from like the American Board of dermatology or something that you can kind of look at. Like if you look up how to find your skin type, a lot of it is like done at home, where you can just like cleanse, you wait, you just pat your face dry, don't apply any products, and then you wait a certain amount of time. Usually it's like half an hour, I think. And then you check your skin in the mirror and you see how it feels. If you feel like, if you're already like oily all over, then your skin's gonna appear shiny, especially on the forehead, nose, and cheeks. And your pores might be super visible, super enlarged. If you have dry skin, your skin might feel tight after cleansing, especially when you smile or when you make facial expressions, or you might see flaky, rough patches as well. And if you have combination skin, then you could have a blend of either one of those, where like maybe your forehead is super shiny, but your cheeks are super dry. And if your skin is sensitive, then you might see redness. You might feel like itching or a stinging sensation. That's usually more serious and would be recommended to be treated by actual dermatologists rather than just finding products for yourselves. But generally, those are like the skin types. And of course, you have normal, if you just feel like, you know, comfortable and balanced, where it's not too oily, not too dry. But yeah, definitely recommend. And by the way, your skin type can change. Just putting that out there, you could be dry. You could have dry skin in winter, but oily skin in the summer. Or depending on like your lifestyle, maybe at one point in time, you could have dry skin, and then another point in time you could have oily skin, depending on like what you use, what goes on in your life, if you're stressed, if you're eating different things, your skin type can change. So you have to be kind of like just generally monitoring your skin at all times and pinpointing any skin issues, pinpointing any issues that you have that you want to fix. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough out here, but it's okay. That's why big sister Hime is here to help you. All right? I can change my skin. But yeah, once you identify your skin type, let's say dry, because right now I think a lot of us have dry skin. It's winter. It's gonna be dry as fuck. You have to target that one thing, and that one thing only. If you try to fix everything wrong with your skin at once, you're just going to overload. You're gonna overload your skin barrier, and that's gonna make it break down. And as we said before, that'll make your skin freak out. Raise his hand. How would you deal with eczema? Okay, this is a good question because I actually used to have eczema when I was younger. But my case is a little different because it went away with time, and my family forced me to drink Chinese medicine like every day for like a solid couple years of my life. First couple years of my life. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but like, yeah. Nowadays, I think dermatologists, definitely. Go to a dermatologist, have them prescribe creams for you, because there are some treatments for eczema that cannot be bought over the counter. And having a professional prescribe you something to use is much safer than testing products on your already sensitive skin and having it damage even more. Also, Manny Fresh, thank you for 25 months, Manby. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. It went away after like, I think after I turned like 5 or 6 or something. If you have really bad dry skin, a prescription strength start. Yeah. Unironically, steroids are probably one of the most helpful things that you can get from a prescription, like from a prescribed dermatologist, because a lot of the products that you can get over the counter are only meant for how do I say this? It's like getting supplements versus getting medicine for something. You're not meant to rely on just the supplements. You also have to make lifestyle changes. You have to be consistent, and you have to like, you cannot treat the supplements as the miracle cure versus the medicine, which is targeted. Like, for example, you have a flu, you have a cold, you can take supplements for like vitamin C, for vitamin B2 to make sure that you have more energy and that you're less likely to get sick. You can make lifestyle changes by like I don't even know, like eating healthier or whatever. But the medicine that you get from the doctor for your cold is going to target that specifically, and that's why you can only get it prescribed. Yeah. So, with that being said, it doesn't mean that you have to go straight to the dermatologist for everything. You don't have to go straight to dermatologist for like you don't have to spend like a lot of money going to the dermatologist just for that. There's things that you can do, things that you can incorporate into your routine, because that's what most normal people do. We don't, like, not everyone goes to a dermatologist for every skin concern. A lot of us just figure it out on our own. We test products, we make lifestyle and diet changes, and we see what works. Because like we all have different bodies. So that's what I'm trying to get across here. Also, do you have any experience with DuraPen / microneedling? I'm planning on I've never tried microneedling on myself. I think I've tried it in a clinic, but I don't know if it was the microneedling part that did the trick, or if it was the booster serum that they used that improved my skin. Again, I don't know. And it's also kind of scary. What does your skin routine look like? I can go through it when I talk about the products. I can go through it when I talk about my products. But how long it takes for something to find something that works for me? Honestly, I wouldn't even say I found like my optimal skin routine yet, because again, my skin keeps changing throughout the seasons and throughout like different circumstances. So I found good products, but I don't have a single routine that I say I stick to and my skin becomes flawless because of it. I think like environmental stressors are a lot, like people don't give them enough credit when it comes to like affecting how your skin and your hair looks. Because stress is definitely one of the biggest environmental factors that can completely change your skin. Yeah, air quality as well, the seasons, the pollen in the air, etc., etc. Yeah, working tech on constantly. Yeah, I think a lot of us are just constantly stressed the fuck out. We are we are just shaking dogs. We are trembling little chihuahuas at any given time. Okay, but then again, I said this last time, I'm gonna say again. Before you commit to a routine, there are 3 things that you have to ensure that you have down pat. It is your cleanser, your moisturizer, and your sunscreen. Without these 3 things, every other product is basically a waste of money, because you need to have the basics down first. You need to have a clean base, which a cleanser will do. You need to be able to lock in moisture, which your moisturizer does. And you need to be able to block out irritants and harmful UV rays in order to maintain the baseline of your skin. Even if it's cloudy out, even if the sun's not out, sunscreen is still a must, because UV rays can still get through clouds. They can still hurt. And there's a reason why, like, white people, y'all age like y'all age like raisins, okay? You can see like the difference between like Asian celebrities versus like Western celebrities in their 60s, okay? We have people like Jung Daeon. She's like this fitness guru that my mom used to watch all the time, and she was like 60 something, and she looked like, let me hold on. She's like a fitness coach, and I'm gonna put an image of her right here. Let me see how old she is now, actually. Yeah, she's turning 60 this year, and this is what she looks like. This is what she looks like, bruh. That's a 60-year-old. Like, be so for real. God damn. But yeah, this is why sunscreen is so important. It really, really, really adds up. You might not realize it right now, but in a couple years, in a couple decades, when you're old and wrinkly, and I still get ID'd at fucking 7-Elevens trying to get soju, you're gonna realize why I'm telling you to put on sunscreen. Alright? On God. 6, 7. Okay, and then the last point, this is just like general, I think general beauty and skincare tips. Like, whenever you're trying anything, whenever you're introducing any new product, don't put it on your face immediately. Test it on your neck or on your jawline, because the skin there is basically the same skin as your face, but it's not like directly on your face. So even if it does irritate your skin, it's not going to be that big of a deal. It's still not going to be that big of a deal. Test it on your neck to see if you have any reactions, and if not, then you can start using it. I have a horror story with one specific ingredient, I think, that my skin reacts really badly to. So I tried a niacinamide serum when I was in high school for the first time, and because it's from The Ordinary, it was like a really trendy product, and it was cheap. So I bought it and I gave it a try. This was my first time using anything with that ingredient in it. And within like 10 minutes, my entire neck was swollen. It was swelling up, and it was like itching, and I couldn't breathe. Like, I couldn't breathe properly. I had to go to the hospital to get some emergency antihistamines, because I didn't know I was allergic to that product. I didn't know I was allergic to that specific ingredient. And that could have gone really, really bad if my mom wasn't home. Yeah, I didn't know I was gonna be so reactive to that ingredient. And if I had tested it on, if I had tested a small bit on my neck, it probably wouldn't have been that bad. But I was slathering that shit all over my face. I was like really rubbing that into my skin, and yeah. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. You prep for work, then go, okay, have a good work day.
Then go to
night, bye.
𝐶𝐸 will watch the rest later.
Yeah, it's scary. I guess it's like kind of the same for food. You never know you're allergic to something until like you find out one day. You fuck around and you find out. And with foods, it's harder because it's kind of hard to test a food and then wait 48 hours until you eat it. But with skincare, especially with such delicate skin on your face, I think that's definitely something important to keep in mind. Okay. So I think this is my recommendations next. Here are some of the products that I'm using this winter and some that I would recommend. And these aren't they're not really niche products. I think these are very generic items that you can find in a lot of places. So I've also put where you can buy them and the average price, so you can kind of use that as reference. So one thing that I really liked having in the winter is a facial spray. I use the 𝐃𝐨𝐬𝐷 Deep Moisture Spray. It's really popular in Japan, and it's kind of like a toner, or a toner is basically a water-based, a really watery serum, I would say. A really watery serum. And you usually apply it before any other step in your skincare. But in this case, I'm using this as kind of a quick pick-me-up, a quick refresher for whenever my skin feels dry throughout the day. It can be used over makeup, which is a really, really cool part of this formula. And it's also fragrance-free and pH balanced, so that it's less likely to make sensitive skin react. So it's able to be used for all skin types. So they have these in like big bottles as well as small bottles. I take the small one and I keep it in my purse or in my school, like my backpack. So I can like just bring it out whenever. And I have the big one at home. I have the big one in my bathroom. And sometimes I'll bring it out on the desk. I'll keep it on the table so that whenever I feel a bit too dry, I will spray it up all. Are these price? Yeah, these are all in USD. It's all in US freedom units. The next thing I would definitely recommend is this barrier cream. This cream from this specific brand is really, really good. And they actually have two versions, I think. They have a barrier cream and they have a relief cream. So the barrier cream is, well, it's packed with ceramides and hyaluronic acids, and it helps really lock in that moisture from the dryness of winter. This is focused on your barrier repair. But the relief cream that they have from the same line is for when you have red, irritated skin. For example, if you have a breakout and your acne is like super red and inflamed, that's what that relief cream is for. And I have both, but I've been reaching for the barrier cream a lot more recently because of just how my skin is. Right now, the thing that I'm struggling with most is like dryness from the inside. So it's not flaking, but it's like starting to get tight. And then that tightness is like from the oils that build up, right? From your body producing more sebum, more facial oils as like in an attempt to lock in the moisture. And that oil in turn becomes acne. So it's like really fucking annoying because you have like, what do you mean I have dry skin but I'm still getting acne? Like, what the fuck, man? So if that sounds like you, then definitely something like this would help. I don't know if you remember, during the summer episode, I recommended the Skin 104 Centella ampule, which was really hydrating but also really lightweight. So it would make a good serum for summer that would hydrate and also like help target your irritated skin or your acne-prone skin. This one is a richer version of that, and it's like a more intensive ampule that definitely not just retains moisture but also contains a lot of the ceramides and the centella that we talked about earlier that will help rebuild your skin barrier. I keep emphasizing skin barrier here, but that's because it is the worst. It is the most it's like the most thing at risk during winter. Yeah. So that is what I'm using right now. This product is good for my skin right now because I'm having a lot of stress-related breakouts that get amplified by the dryness that I was talking about earlier. So this product targets not only the dryness, but also the breakouts. So that's why I like it a lot, yeah. It's definitely way too thick to be used at all times. So I think just really take a look at like your skin. If you're not too dry, then I would stick to using the lighter serum. If not, then this one is a good one for winter. Is there a moisturizer you recommend for the pores? I mean, okay, this one I would say like it for 27 buckaroos, it is a bit expensive for like to justify for 50 milliliters. But again, you don't have to be using too much. You don't have to be using too much at a time. You use like a PE sized, like that sounds so weird. Like a chickpea size of cream is enough for you for one use. But if not, this next brand I'm about to talk about, CeraVe, is also really, really good for their staples, such as their like cleansers, their moisturizers, their body lotions. Yeah, they have really, really gentle formulas So you won't be finding a lot of ingredients that could potentially like break you out or irritate your skin even more. Yeah, it's the GOAT, and it can be found like pretty much everywhere. So it's really accessible. The one that I'm using right now is the hydrating facial cleanser. This one is specifically the hydrating one because it's so dry where I am and I don't have a humidifier. So this cleanser is not going to... It's going to help you clean your face. It leaves you a clean base without stripping away those essential oils that your skin provides. Yeah, that one's good. They also have some other more targeted cleansers. They have a salicylic acid cleanser as well that can help with if you have like you know those like bumps on your forehead or on the sides of your cheeks that you get. It's not acne. Like it's not forming whiteheads, it's not red, but like you can clearly feel some texture there. Yeah. That's what chemical exfoliants can help with. But again, you have to be using those in really, really careful moderation, because if you exfoliate too much, then what we talked about earlier is just gonna happen. A humidifier. Yo, maybe I should see if we can make like a Hime-shaped humidifier. The hydrating one is always sold out. Yeah, this one is really popular nowadays because of winter. But you can definitely still get it online from like I guess like Walmart, or if like your CVS ships and stuff. Yeah, Amazon as well. Yeah, this one, and it also like it's really good value because I think you get like 16 ounces for like 15 bucks. $16.99. So it's essentially like $1 an ounce. It's pretty good. But yeah, these are kind of the products that I would recommend, and the order that I would usually use them in is first I use a deep moisture spray, and then if I feel like I still need moisture, then I'll use another hydrating toner. Another hydrating toner that's really good. I'll write it on the screen so it's easy for you to see. It's not going to be as aesthetic, but here, can you see this? Okay, you can see this. I'll make the outline a bit bright. Okay. So, hydrating moisture, a hydrating toner that I really like. It's this one Japanese one that you can find in like any pretty much any drugstore or supermarket here. I'm trying to remember the name, but it's like a milky Japan. It's like rice toner or something like that. It's blue. I'll put the 𝐃𝐸𝐬𝐷 skin conditioner. Okay. 𝐃𝐸𝐬𝐷 skin conditioner. This one is really cheap, and it's found like pretty much everywhere where I can't see it. You know what? I'm gonna put a background here, and then here is what it looks like. This one is really good. It comes in a bottle like this, but it can also come as a spray bottle, and this one's really affordable. You can pretty much just use it like when you're washing your face, you splash water on your face, pat it in. It's just really, really good all around for like hydrating and balancing the skin pH. Another good one is the 𝐷𝐿 Round Lab 𝐷𝐿 Toner. This one's, I think, not as cheap, but still really good. Let me see. Round Lab 𝐷𝐿 Toner. It looks like this. You might have seen this around. Again, it basically just looks like water, but you just like pat it onto your face. Oh, my head! My head! Sorry, I forgot that was my hotkey. What do you do when your skin is now mismatched due to sun exposure? Oh god, I don't know. Eventually it will balance itself out. I'm assuming you mean like one side of your face is tanned and one side isn't. Maybe you could buy like a stronger SPF for the side that's already tan and use a lighter SPF on the side that's not too tanned. Okay, but yeah, expose the other side to match. Okay, but still put on some SPF. Anyways, this one's really good. It's light and it's super safe for all sorts of skin types. So you're not really gonna... It's not gonna break you out. It's not gonna irritate your skin or anything. Okay. So I will use these toners. And then I will use that serum that we talked about here. The Probiotica Intensive Ampule. That's the serum that I tend to reach for the most often now. I also use... I talked about this one, the Anua Azelaic Acid Serum. This one. I talked about it in my last... In the last episode. Oh my god, it's huge. I talked about it in the last episode, but this one is the... let's see. Anua... Oh my god, I keep doing that. Azelaic Acid Serum. This one targets redness and acne for me. This is what works for my skin when it comes to acne and like irritation. So this is only on days that I would need it. If I don't need it, then I will just use the intensive ampule over here. And then after that, I will go in with just whatever cream is working for me right now. I switch between these two creams at the moment. So it's the Dr. Althea Barrier Cream that I showed beneath there. And this Madeca cream that my mom got for me. She uses this and I wish you guys could see her skin because her skin has always been flawless, perfect. Not a wrinkle to be seen. And she attributes it because she's been using this cream for like pretty much 20 years now. And I'm like, okay, goddamn. I mean, I'm not getting wrinkles yet, but like still, I want to see what y'all are on about. Like, it genuinely makes her skin look like glass. It's insane. But yeah. Have you dabbled in retinol or retinoids yet? See, the thing is, I have because at some point, one of my main skin concerns was my pores. My pores on, like, around my nose and on my cheeks. And I tried some retinol. I tried a retinol cream to see if it would help with that. It only made my skin worse. So I stopped. I think maybe my skin is too young for retinol. Because usually you would use retinol to help with anti-aging and like wrinkles and fine lines. So I think my skin is too young for that. I'll probably give it another like 5 years before I try it again. I'm having that issue with my pores as well. For me, like, I actually haven't really found a good solution for pores yet. People say like, oh, if you use retinol, if you use bakuchiol, if you use niacinamide, like those things can help with your pores. But I don't have a holy grail product. I don't really have a product that I can say for sure works for my pores. And I feel like your pores kind of like sometimes they get more prominent and then at other times they're not as prominent. I don't know, like it's weird. That's one thing that I'm still figuring out, okay? Clogged, yeah, as long as you as long as you cleanse properly every day, then your pores should be in a relatively alright condition. Yeah. I mean, centella itself is a really good ingredient. It's like made from herbs that our ancestors used to use for like beauty and skincare and medicine. So, you know, maybe these ancient I don't even know where centella was found at first. But these ancient people, our ancestors, maybe they're onto something, okay? Maybe they're onto something. North Korean skincare routine. Unironically, rice as a skincare ingredient has so many benefits. Like, whenever I remember in high school, I would always ask my family to like save the rice water after they wash the rice for me to wash my face and hair with, because it contains so many good like proteins and ceramides that are great for your skin. Yeah, so I don't know if like rice water. Okay, it's really hard to tell because nowadays rice comes to us already super processed, right? Like, that's why you have like whole grain rice, which is usually like brown or like red or whatever. And then you have like white rice. That stuff comes to us super processed. So I don't know if washing your white rice is going to give you that many benefits. If you wanted the benefits of rice water, I would recommend that first toner, because it is made with rice derivatives. Or you can look for other products that contain rice water, or say like they're made from rice, rather than just like straight up using your own rice water to wash it. Because I feel like it's like not as effective as like a product that's specifically made with a high enough concentration of rice water to actually make a difference. You get what I mean? Okay, anyways, that's my skincare section. You can go back and look at all of these. I'll make myself disappear for a second so you can see all of the staples that I'm using. You can go back and look at more things from these brands, or like more things. And if you ever have any questions about like any of these products, leave a comment on this VOD. I will answer your questions if you have any. Like, say like, oh, I looked up this product, but it doesn't seem like it's got many reviews. What do you think of it? And I'll tell you. Oh, by the way, for reviews for skincare stuff, always add Reddit to the end of your search. If you're looking for any product, add Reddit to the end of your search, and they will tell you, like, they know ball, okay? They know ball. They will tell you like what's up. r/like skincare, what was it? r/Asian beauty and r/skincare are like treasure troves for people who are just like you, trying different products and looking for like different people's experiences. Yeah, you gotta be a Redditor, okay? You gotta be a Redditor. Unfortunately, it is one of those times where like Reddit actually is a very reliable source of information, because a lot of people put their own testimonies on how these products are working for them. And it's a lot more trustworthy than, like, say, a video, because it could be sponsored, or like reviews on Amazon or on the website, because those could be like fake reviews as well. I mean, of course there might be fake reviews on Reddit as well, but like generally the consensus is like those subreddits are filled with like a lot of women with a lot of time on their hands. So you know they kind of know ball, all right? They kind of know ball. Okay. Anyways, let's move on to hair care. Okay, this is also another great point of interest that a lot of people were asking for more tips on, because I did talk about like, you know, scalp health and hair care last time, but this time we're gonna go into a little bit more depth. So the number one rule to remember when it comes to hair care is that a healthy scalp equals healthy hair. And you might be wondering, like, how am I supposed to take care of my scalp, right? Because, again, it's a part of your body that you don't see very often. You never see the top of your head, so you never really know what it looks like. But you can know how it feels like and how your hair is responding to it. Because if your scalp is itchy, for example, itchy or inflamed or like flaky, that's a sign that the skin barrier on your head is also compromised. But you can't be using the same products that you do on your face as you do on your scalp. Is that Dan? Yes, that's Dan Henschel. I love him. My idol. My absolute idol. I fucking love him. But yeah, it's bald Hime. Listen, you guys are too cutiful and too funny to go bald. Okay? You guys are too funny to go bald so early in your life. Bro, Oshi. Dude, he's so funny. I love how, like... Okay, this might sound really bad, but that one time where he said, like... What was it, like... I can't do this anymore. And then, like, everyone... Like... I can't do this anymore. And then everyone thought he was, like, gonna krill himself. But then instead of being worried, we were all like, nah, he's gonna be back in a couple days. Does Hime have something against bald people? No, it's not that. But, like, I think premature balding is a problem that's a lot... It's, like, really stigmatized in today's day and age, and I know a lot of people are worried about it. So I want to do whatever I can to, like, tell you what you can do to not only stop it but also reverse it. So, like, think of your scalp as the soil and your hair as the plants. You can't have a healthy harvest if you don't have good soil, right? So a healthy scalp is supposed to maintain a balance of, like, your natural oils and fungi. Yes, we have fungi on our scalp. Yes, we have fungi, like, in our hair, on our face, it's just how it is, okay? But when it's disrupted, that can lead to things like dandruff, itching, dermatitis on your head. That makes you scratch your head more, right? And that can physically damage the scalp even more. Yes, cultivating our scalps, yeah. Going shrooms on my hair. Yeah, and then you also have sebaceous glands, which are the glands that produce oil, like on your face, in your hair as well. And you might be wondering, like, maybe like, why is my hair so oily all the time? That's because your scalp's oil regulation balance is disrupted. It's the same as your skin. If your hair is really oily, then you might be, say, washing your hair more often, using really stripping shampoos to get that squeaky clean feeling so that your hair actually feels clean. And then when your hair is clean like that, your scalp thinks that, oh, it's been stripped of all the oils. I gotta produce more oils now. So it works over time to produce even more oils, which makes your hair oily within, like, fucking hours of washing it. But on the other hand, if you're not producing enough oils, that might be because the sebaceous glands on your head, on your scalp, are blocked. They're clogged because of like buildup or like skin cells. Maybe you aren't washing your hair often enough or something, but that means that your hair's not producing enough of those oils now, so that your skin starts going dry and flaking, and then when you scratch it, like, that thing happens again, like we're talking about. So, like, it's a really delicate balance to be able to regulate your scalp's oil production. And a lot of people aren't really, like, they don't really know how to do that. They just they overcompensate on one end, and so it ends up not like, it ends up making it even more imbalanced, you know? But yeah. And another important thing to try and, like, distinguish between is hair fall versus hair loss. Because while these sound the same, they are two different things. They're two different conditions with distinct causes and outcomes. Your hair fall is basically shedding. It's a temporary reaction to a specific trigger like stress, rapid weight loss, illness, the childbirth. But also, it happens naturally as well. It's natural to shed 50 to 100 hairs per day. That's why, like, you know, whenever you go in the shower, you see there's hairs that are falling out. You're not going bald. That's normal. However, if it starts going, like, if you start losing way more than like 100 hairs, say like it's coming out every time you run your hand through your hair, that is hair loss. That is a much bigger concern, and it also has much more like medical and hormonal functions, like causes, sorry. So hair loss is clinically referred to as alopecia, and this occurs when something stops your hair from growing altogether, and it's usually driven by genetics, hormonal changes, or autoimmune responses. So it presents in things like receding hairlines, bald spots, or like a widening middle part, instead of like, you know, hair all over your head falling out. That's for your hair fall. And this usually is unfortunately progressive or permanent and requires medical intervention. Like you have to go to a trichologist, I think it's what it's called, like a hair doctor, for them to prescribe you things like minoxidil or like hair transplants to stop and reverse. Whilst with hair fall, once the trigger, like the stress or the weight loss or whatever is resolved, this hair will grow back within 6 to 9 months. You usually grow around an inch of hair a month. Like half an inch to an inch, depending if you're like a guy or girl. For women, we usually grow like an inch a month. But with hair loss, once you lose that hair, it won't grow back. And that is the big problem. That is the problem, and that's why you have receding hairlines, bald spots, because like no matter, like, you're losing this hair but it's not coming back. Or it's coming back but very, very slowly. But yeah, if you're wondering like which case you are, I hope that helps like kind of distinguish it. I'll be talking about like things you can do for both of them. So for me, I actually suffered from a lot of hair fall when I was really stressed. For example, during my exams in high school, I was really, really stressed. So my hair started to I started to lose so much hair in the shower every single time. Like it would just like come out every single time I went through my hair with my fingers. And another time when I broke my hip, right? When I broke my hip, I was like, it was making me lose hair because I couldn't get the exercise that I needed. I wasn't eating well. So my hair started like falling a lot. I was shedding a lot. But this can be fixed. One of the things that helped me was using a scalp serum that promotes like new hair growth. So I did talk about this in the last episode as well. There was a couple of hair growth serums that you can find. Let me write them down here. So there's the I've got to stop doing that. I'll just use the backspace. Kaminomoto hair tonic. I can't be bothered to find pictures of it, but this is one thing that I use. It's like a Japanese scalp tonic that you apply to your hair after after you dry it. And it leaves kind of like a really cooling, soothing feeling. It's really nice. And it definitely helped with new hair growth. And recently, I've also, like, my hair's been, I guess, I've been a little more stressed than usual because I have to go to school and I have all these recordings to do. So my hair has been not too bad, but also not great. I've been losing more hair nowadays, and I bit the bullet and I tried this. I'm sorry for what I'm about to say. I tried this expensive hair serum and it actually works. This is terrible because it means I will be repurchasing it. I will be spending money on it again. It's the God, what's it called? 𝐃𝐨𝐧𝐬 hair, or is it like, let me find it. 𝐃𝐨𝐧𝐬 serum. Yeah, it's like $50. Oh no, it's $64. Oh, 𝐃𝐨𝐧𝐬 serum, and oh my god, dude, this brand 𝐃𝐨𝐧𝐬, it's so good for my specific hair concerns, but it's so expensive. So when my what the hell? Did my phone run out of battery? But it's charging! Okay, well, I guess I'll be asleep for now. How long did one ball last for you? I think... Wait, I forgot how many milliliters it was. Let me check. Okay, I first got the 19mm one. That one's the $64 one. Yeah, good night, that one's $64, bro. That one's $64. And it lasts me, like, pretty much... Because I was using it after every wash. It lasted me half a year. It lasted me half a year. It was really, really good. Yeah, it's expensive, but like, I guess... Yeah, it has the red key on it. Yeah. It's called 𝐃𝐨𝐧𝐬. 𝐃𝐨𝐧𝐬. I don't know. It's French, okay? Unfortunately, this is what worked for my hair, and I just repurchased it. I just bought it again. This shit's gonna hurt. Wait, half a year is pretty... Yeah, it's just like... If you can bite the bullet from the get-go, then yeah, sure. I went to the private bathrooms at this bar in Sink. Ew. Yeah, yikes. Okay. I'm gonna charge my phone for a while. Hold on a second. Remind me to go get an extra power strip later. I only have 2. Okay, but in the meantime, I'll keep yapping. I'll keep talking. This is something that I found that works for me, but also, like, the 𝐾𝐲𝐚 hair tonic is much, much more affordable, and it also helps with soothing your scalp in case you have, like, itchiness or, like, inflamed scalp. And they have different scents as well. I think the basic scent is, like, kind of menthol. Like, it's, like, a little minty. It's a little minty. So, it feels really nice on your scalp after a shower. It's really nice. For hair loss, specifically, for, balding or thinning, that is something that I would definitely recommend going to a proper trichologist to, a proper, like, hair doctor that can prescribe you something for it. There's actually an ingredient that helps you, helps stimulate new growth called minoxidil. And that is something that is usually only able to be prescribed. You can find it in some products, but those products only have them at a lower concentration where it's not going to be like, it will not help your problem. It's not strong enough. So you definitely need to go to a doctor to have it prescribed if that is the issue that you're facing. But minoxidil can also help in lower concentrations. It can also help with hair fall. I think one of the reasons why the Genesis Scalp Serum works is because it does contain minoxidil. So yeah, for my hair, yeah. Minty fresh, minty. Okay, and then here, I'll just hide my model for a second so you can see the full slide. Having a good wash routine is also very, very important. I would say more so for women who use a lot of hair products, who might use like heat styling tools. If you're a guy, I would take this like with a grain of salt, I guess. Like you don't have to have like a 20-step wash routine, but knowing the condition of your hair and what to use during your wash routine is a good step to keeping your scalp healthy. So say like we were talking about earlier, if your scalp is super oily, then what you would want to do is you use a clarifying shampoo. There's different types of shampoos. There's like clarifying shampoos, hydrating shampoos, color protection or like color maintenance shampoos. Clarifying ones are the ones that are going to cleanse your hair follicles and cleanse your scalp the best. They're the ones that really leave you with like the fresh feeling at the end. So a good example of this is like the Head and Shoulders shampoos are really clarifying. That's why a lot of people, especially men, a lot of men use them because it's simple and it gets the job done. However, sometimes if you use too much of a clarifying shampoo, like if the clarifying shampoo is the only shampoo that you use, you could end up stripping the oils from your scalp, and so then you would get oilier the next day, right? So that's when a hydrating shampoo comes in. These are more like packed with amino acids, packed with like hyaluronic acids, different things that can help you lock the moisture in. And what I like to do, what I find that works for me, is I use both. So I do a double cleanse on my scalp. I go in first with a clarifying shampoo, and then I go in with a hydrating shampoo. I'll get into my hair care routine after this, but that's just like kind of a quick explanation on like what you could use for like different things. And as long as you find something that works for you, sometimes maybe just one shampoo is enough and your hair feels like perfectly fine. It doesn't get too oily or it doesn't feel too dry. Or sometimes you might need more than one rinse for a shampoo. That's why you can do it twice. Yeah, it's actually better to double cleanse your hair a lot of the times, especially if you use any products like gel or like styling sprays, things like that. Do you alternate daily or is it different frequency? Sometimes I will use the clarifying shampoo and the hydrating shampoo, or sometimes I will just use the hydrating shampoo twice. It really depends on how like heavy my hair feels. Yeah, there's also a problem in hair acne. I don't think I've ever had hair acne, but sometimes it is possible to get like pimples on your head. And again, that is a symbol, or like that is a symptom of your scalp's oil balance being thrown off. So again, that's something that you can treat. Don't worry, just don't pop it, I guess. I don't know. I've never had any experience with hair acne, so I can't imagine it would be very easy to pop. Because like with acne, at least it's on your face. You can see it. You can't see the pimples on your head. You got pimples in places you would imagine. That's ominous. It's okay. That's only human. We're all human. So, and yeah, and not only can you help your hair strengthen with these routines and these products and these like practices, but there are also specific foods for your hair that you can eat. Like I mentioned earlier, omega-3, which is found in like a lot of fatty fishes. Salmon is a huge one. Eggs contain a lot of protein and biotin, which is essential for keratin production. Unfortunately, I don't like eggs, so I gotta find my protein somewhere else. I gotta find my biotin somewhere else. I take vitamin B7 supplements for biotin. Eggs are alright if they're cooked like I like chawanmushi, like the steamed egg that you can get in like a cup. I think also katsudon egg is good. I like katsudon. I've been egg maxing recently. You know what? Good for you. Good for you. Fatty fishes like salmon, mackerel, sardines have a lot of protein and omega-3 fatty acids. So these are really good for your hair, skin, and nails. You'll always see people like taking like omega-3 supplements because of that. So yeah, that's one thing to keep in mind. Let's see. 10 months, thank you for 10 months, Thunder Cookie. Yippee! Will you play here anymore? I don't know. Just like shower thoughts, maybe. Do you think God exists? Okay. Lean meats and poultry also have a lot of protein and iron, which helps your red blood cells deliver oxygen to the hair follicles, etc., etc. I never know what to put here either. Just ask me like really, really complex questions. Put like a math equation in there, on God. Do you think love can bloom even on the battlefield? I've read so much yaoi about love on the battlefield. You don't even know. How's a baby made? So when mommy and daddy love each other very much. Say my next member milestone for quantum physics. I'll try my best. I'll try my best. Okay. Some other good sources of like iron, zinc, and biotin would be beans and lentils. You can also get a lot of iron from like leafy greens, like the spinach, like the dark green vegetables I was talking about. Spinach gets you a lot of iron, vitamins A and C. Berries that are high in vitamin C and antioxidants, kind of like strawberries, blueberries, those are really good for your hair as well. That's why you see a lot of like hair gummies, be like blueberry, strawberry flavored, etc. So when the top and the bottom love each other very much true. But yeah, and I talked about pumpkin seeds earlier, but they are really, really good sources of zinc. That this mineral supports hair growth and repair cycle, and it helps regulate the oil glands around the follicles, as well as a lot of other non-hair related benefits, like giving you more energy. I also heard that zinc supplements, or like getting more zinc in your diet, helps you shoot bigger loads. Can anyone confirm? Can anyone confirm or deny? What if I'm a girl? Girl, I don't know. Maybe it makes you squirt. Who fucking knows? Like, but yeah, that's just one thing. That's just one thing that I've heard about zinc that might motivate some of you to start incorporating more zinc into your diets. We use the same towel for our face and butt. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. At least have a face towel and a wash towel. We need to test Himemiya Rie. Yeah, can you guys test it and you guys test it, report back? Okay. Let me see if my phone's charged enough. Okay, it's been charging for like a hot second. I really need to buy a power outlet later. I don't want to have to go outside, but it must be done. You should take more zinc if only because it boosts your immune system a ton. Honestly, we really should be getting more vitamins and minerals in general. I don't think the average what do you even call it? The average adult's diet contains enough vitamins and minerals in this economy. I mean, true. You don't have to take supplements per se, but you can take like you can just adjust like the foods that you eat. Okay, I'm back. All right. Behold my psychopathic hair care routine. I do this every 2 days. It takes an inordinate amount of time. But let's go through it. Okay, so the first part is the pre-wash. We start with face and... Don't you need to wipe your face in the morning? Don't you need to, like, wash your face in the morning? Like, dry your face? Bruh. Okay, anyways. It's okay, the towel forgets. True. Okay, so we start with the pre-wash routine. I start with, like, scalp brushing. So I use a hard bristle bamboo brush to stimulate my scalp. And, like, just to kind of, like, get the blood circulating a bit. And you have to use a hard brush for this. If you use, like, a soft brush or, like, what do you even call it? It's like if you use a comb, it's not really gonna work. You have to use something that you can apply pressure to. So I'll do that. And then, this seems counterintuitive, but I will oil my scalp. This is a practice that you do to lock in, like, nutrients and oils and like moisture into your scalp that you're going to wash away later. You don't leave it in the whole day. This actually stemmed from, I think, Indian culture. Indian women used to oil their hair, like, a lot and then wash it off. And that is why their hair is always so long and silky and black. So I learned this from TikTok. I started doing it. My hair has never felt and looked better. And you'll see later, okay? I have receipts. I have credentials. Hey, another video just gave me a package colored wire sticking out, and I'm hearing fast beeping. Should I cut a wire? Also, I'm colorblind. I think you can just leave it, honestly. It's not that big of a deal. It doesn't seem like that big of a deal. I used to do this, actually. Yeah, I think, like, a lot of, like, Southeast Asian cultures do this. But specifically, I think Indonesians and Indians do this. So I will oil my scalp. Basically, I take, like, a dropper, and I'll take, like, 2 full droppers worth of oil, and I will massage that into my scalp with my fingers, not fingernails, because you can scratch your scalp and that could lead to, like, infections and stuff. So I will massage it with my fingers for 3 minutes. And then I will also oil my ends, because your ends are where the most breakage happens. It's where all your split ends are. It's where it feels the most dry. So I will oil my ends, and then I will put it in a protective hairstyle, usually a loose braid or a bun, and then wrap it in a silk bonnet and either sleep in it or leave it for a couple hours while I do other things, and then I shower. The 7-in-1 for men. Balls is all I need. And that's why you're gonna go bald. That's why you're gonna go bald and your skin's gonna be flaky and oily and you have back knee. Oh God. What type of oil do you use? So depending on whether you want to, say, stimulate hair growth, like if your goal is to get longer hair, rosemary oil is a really good option. There's a really cheap rosemary oil that you can find in Walmart. It's Let me see. I think it's called the Miel Rosemary Hair Oil. This one can be used on your scalp and your ends. And I used this one for like, I think 3 months. And it works pretty well. The only thing I didn't like about this was because I don't like the smell of rosemary. So I ended up switching to a different hair oil. Now I use the Holy Roots scalp or pre-wash scalp oil by Fable and Maine. It's called the Holy Roots hair oil or whatever. It's specifically for pre-wash, and I love the smell of this one. This one is really nice, so I actually really enjoy using this for my scalp. For my ends, I use a different oil. I use something that's a little cheaper and more affordable. It's like a Japanese Camellia Tsubaki oil. Like basically, my thought process is that I'm gonna be washing all of this off anyway, so I'm gonna use something that I can use a hell of a lot of. So you can get this in like drugstores in Japan for like I think 1,600 yen or something, like 1,000 something yen. Yeah, it's camellia oil. It comes in like a yellow bottle, and it's pretty good. I put this on my mids and ends, and I will make sure that like everything, like you don't just oil the outside of your hair. You have to get through like all of it. So you really have to be combing through everything and making sure like the entirety of your hair is coated, not just the outside. So I will leave that. And then when I do get in the shower, first I will rinse with warm hot water. So water that's warm, like it's above lukewarm but not hot. So I will rinse it with warm-ish hot water to stimulate my scalp again, circulate the blood. And then I will first use my clarifying shampoo. Yeah, a lot of people use Tsubaki oil for your knives. I realized that. But I think like another thing it can be used for is cooking as well.
Okay, actual advice which works. Bending over in
True.
the shower and massaging your scalp. It will stimulate blood flow.
True. Not only does that help stimulate the blood flow, but it also helps you keep your hair products away from the rest of your body, which is one of the biggest reasons why you have back knee. Why people get back knee is because your hair products that are meant for your hair are running down your body from your neck down to your back. That's why washing your hair upside down is really, really good. Yes, absolute banger. But yeah, I will use a clarifying shampoo to remove all that oil from earlier, as well as any other buildup from the day. And then I will double cleanse with a hydrating shampoo after. On days that I don't oil my scalp, because I would say I oil it maybe once or twice a week. On days that I don't do the oiling, I will only use the hydrating shampoo, but I will use it twice instead. And I explain things for me. Yeah, it's kind of like you wouldn't expect it to, but a lot, especially if you use conditioner. Conditioner is really like, it's really well known for blocking the pores on your skin because it's made for your hair. It's not made for your skin, so it will clog up your pores on your back and your chest. So you have like chest acne or back knee and you use conditioner, that might be why. Use conditioner every day. I use it around 3-4 times a week, and my friend said it might soften my hair too. There's no such thing as softening your hair too much, unless they mean like weighing down your hair too much, like making it too heavy. In that case, it depends on what your wash routine looks like. Because, say, if you wash your hair every day, then I wouldn't say you would need too much conditioner. But I think using conditioner every day, if you do wash your hair every day, would still be alright. It's just shampoo. If you shampoo too much, then it might be a problem. But conditioner shouldn't be a problem. You get a bamboo brush. It is so good. It's like, I use this one bamboo brush that it doesn't have a brush handle, but it's like a scalp massager. So I use that specifically for my scalp. It's so good. Okay, and then after that, another thing that I found that really works for me, and I fucking hate that it works because it means I have to keep buying from this stupid fucking expensive brand, is mixing my conditioner with a hair mask. And when you do that, you only apply it to your mids and your ends, like the bottom half of your hair. The top half should not have any conditioner or anything on because it will clog the follicles on your scalp and it will lead to more buildup there. Same thing with the shampoo. You only shampoo your scalp and not your ends. Unless like you have like mud in it, okay? Silk towel, yeah, I use a silk towel because it's a lot less abrasive than a cotton towel. Like, silk can still dry your hair, but it is a lot softer on your hair than it is for, like, for example, a normal towel. But if you don't have a silk towel, you can also use a cotton t-shirt. You can also use a t-shirt. Have you given any of these hair care advice? Yeah, I was talking with Sheena about it, actually, a couple days ago. And I recommended her the scalp serum that I was talking about. The $70 scalp serum. Any advices for shorter hair? Again, I think if you have relatively short hair, you're not going to need conditioner too much. The best advice I can give you is to just not shampoo, like only shampoo your scalp and only use conditioner if you need it. I think most men with short hair probably don't need conditioner. But definitely shampooing your scalp and really taking the time to use your fingertips to massage it in instead of like scratching at your head. And again, you're not only applying shampoo to the outsides of your hair. You have to get beneath like the lower layers as well. You can't just like rub it on the top of your head, let it foam up and call it a day. You gotta apply it to, like, you gotta make sure your fingertips are touching your scalp. Does it change if you have thick hair? No, because again, thick or thin hair, it's all going to be like dependent on your scalp health in the end. Whether you use whether the products you use are different, that might be the case. Like maybe thinner hair, it's actually not really referred to as thick or thin hair. You would talk about it depending on its porosity, which means how much moisture it allows in or keeps in. So we say high porosity hair or low porosity hair instead of like thick hair or thin hair. An example of like low porosity hair would be like a lot of Asian hair. We have really fine and thin and straight hair. Whilst say like damaged hair or textured hair would normally be referred to as high porosity because it gets frizzy really, really easily depending on whether it's wet or dry, right? So that's something that you can look into. There's also like a trick that you can use to find out your hair porosity. If you get a glass of water and you take a strand of hair, like a strand of hair from your head or something that just fell out, and you put it in that glass of water and leave it for about around 15 minutes. If the piece of hair is still floating on the surface after you come back and check on it, then you have low porosity hair. If it has sunk to the bottom or like is somewhere in the middle, near the bottom of the glass, then you have high porosity hair because that would mean it would have absorbed a lot of the water and thus would sink. So that's another trick that you can learn to kind of like tell what products are good for you depending on the type of hair you have. And again, just like the skin type, your hair type can change depending on what you do to it. If you straighten it, for example, you might find that your hair starts to frizz up less, right? Or if you bleach your hair might be more damaged, which means it would be more high porosity. But yeah, again, that's just how hair is. That's just how it be. The bristly hair, yeah. Where did you get your girl certification from? I got it from birth, okay? Alright. After I do all of that in the shower, after I get the shower, I will first towel dry my hair, and you don't rub your hair. I know it's very tempting to like go like to like get all of the water out of your hair at once and stuff, but that's really damaging for your hair. The best way to do it is by patting it, especially if you have long hair. If you rub it between the towel, that's going to be really, really damaging for you. I guess for men, it's better for you to like put the towel and use your finger strength to kind of like massage your scalp. And while you're doing that, it will be soaking up the water. Okay, and then my next step, I will apply the scalp tonic that I talked about earlier, or the serum. Sometimes I'll do both if like my hair is particularly dire. But I do this while my hair is still damp. And I will also apply hair milk and oil. I know all of these sound really, really like complicated, but like this is just my routine. This is just what works for my hair, and it's really complicated, but it's produced results. I will show you results later. So I apply that to my damp hair, and then I wrap it in my silk towel again for 5 minutes while I put my lotion on, I do my skincare, I put my PJs on, and then I will blow dry my hair. I used to just let it air dry, but what I found is that my hair products tend to work better when there's low heat applied to them. So if I blow dry my hair oil tends to help lock in that moisture and give it that shine a lot more. So that's what I will do. And then I will not be brushing it before this, by the way. After, like, from after I apply my hair oil during the pre-wash phase, I will not be brushing my hair with my fingers, with a comb, with anything. Because your hair is very prone to damage and breakage when it's wet. So I will try to avoid that at all costs. I will only be brushing it after it's around half dry. And then after that, I will apply another layer, a final layer of hair oil to my mids and ends, because they are the parts of my hair that experience the most breakage. And then I will comb through with a metal comb to reduce frizz and static. So that's actually it's actually a life hack. If you find that your brush gives you a lot of like static and stuff, try switching to a metal one. Like even just like a simple metal comb from like a dollar store. That can help you get rid of like the ions in your hair that makes it stand up and stuff. And then finally, I'll spray it with some hair mist and like just whatever fragrance that I like to use. I have this vanilla one that I really like nowadays. I don't know, I'm in my vanilla era, okay? So I've been using that one as like a final step. And then I'm done! 18 steps! I'm always messing. Okay, yeah, again, it depends on like your hair type. If you have more textured hair, I think brushing through when it's wet is the only way that you can get through it. Otherwise, when it dries, it's way too frizzy. But this is just what works for me. And as you can see here, all right, here, my credentials. Okay, look how damaged and how lifeless my hair used to look. Like, oh my god, the situation was dire. This was like, the before was like, I would like to say like last year? It was like around last year. And then during, okay, this was like last year, exactly a year ago. And then after I started getting into more hair products and like hair care and stuff, and like actually taking care of it, letting it grow out and chopping off the damaged parts, bro, oh my god, the improvement is insane. Yeah, the best part about like doing self-care is when you finally see the improvements, you finally see the results. That is literally the best part. And it's why I like, unfortunately, I'm so obsessed with skincare and hair care. It's why I spend so much money on this shit. It is so gratifying. Let's take a shower, towel dry, and go to bed. Sleeping with wet hair is one of the worst things you can do, because then you will be letting your sheets and your pillow dry your hair for you, and your sheets and pillow are usually not as soft. Like, it's not as soft as you would be drying your own hair. And also, it's a breeding ground for the bacteria and fungi on your scalp. The balance to get completely out of control. Okay? I look at my hair and say, your hair is fine. But yeah, I know ball, okay? Here's my credentials. Right. So, basically, you don't have to take my routine step for step and like follow everything down to a T. Just find what works for you, what fits into your schedule, what works for your hair type, etc. Now show before and after and hand your wallet. I don't want to do that. I don't even want to. I don't think I've even like properly calculated how much money I've spent on like self-care products. It's bad. It's bad. Okay. Anyways, the final part. I know what you're here for. Maybe some of you are here for actual tips and product recommendations. But I will be showing you my winter closet lookbook. Nowadays I don't really dress up too much, I think. Like, definitely in the winter, I prioritize comfort and warmth over fashion. It's not to say that the two of them can't be exclusive, but with how busy I am, I cannot bring myself to like I just don't have the brain space. I don't have the time to put together immaculate fits every single day. So I've been wearing like just jeans and a sweatshirt, a sweater, whatever. Like, I've just been throwing on whatever and putting a mask on. I don't even do my makeup when I go out, which is honestly for the best because my skin is reacting. My skin is flaring up, so I'm like both giving I'm giving my skin a break and I'm saving myself time in the morning. That was real cool. Yeah. I think like if there's not a reason to dress up, you don't really have to. You don't have to force yourself to every single day. Like, sure, sometimes it can make you feel better about yourself, but like if it starts becoming more of a burden on you, then it's okay to just like take things simple. So without further ado, here are some of my winter fits that aren't just like a parka and sweatpants, okay? Ta-da! Wait, I'll move out of here so you can see a bit. Okay, so here are some of the fits that I have enjoyed wearing these days. I have this bunny hoodie, this bunny fluffy fleece sweater that I just throw over my pajamas and tug on some jeans or some sweatpants, and I just go to class like that. It's the top left one. Yeah, the bunny fleece hoodie. It's really warm. It's really warm. And also it means that like when it's really windy out, I have a hood. because my jacket, my winter coat doesn't actually have a hood. So if it starts raining or if it gets really windy, my face starts to freeze. And then if I want to dress up a bit more, I'll wear something like the... I did try to find a 𝐃𝐨𝐬𝐚 cord for you guys. I did try to find a 𝐃𝐨𝐽 outfit. I don't really wear 𝐃𝐨𝐽 more like a lot these days. I think maybe when I was younger. Nowadays, I feel like I'm too old for it, or not too old, but like I'm too mature for it. I don't know how to describe it, but like the image that you usually have with 𝐃𝐨𝐽, like 𝐃𝐨𝐽 girls, is like immature young high school students or like early college students who you know, just like that, right? But then like for me, when I go to class, and then when I eventually have to go to my internship, I can't be wearing that shit, bro. I can't be. I think I grew out of it. But I did like to wear this a lot when I was, I say like maybe early 20s, like late teens to early 20s. I'm a refined young lady. Yeah, nowadays I dress most like the middle, I think. The middle? I dress most like the middle, where it can be like elegant, but also a little casual and a little girly at the same time. I really like floral prints and cream colors together. What cardigan are you wearing on the bottom right? It's the same cardigan as like the one right above me. So these two, the ones on the right side, it's the same cardigan. It's like a little cropped wool knit cardigan. I don't remember where I got it though. I think I got it in Korea or something. Yeah. In winter, I definitely like to wear long skirts. I mean, usually I like to wear long skirts in general, but like in winter especially, because I can layer like a heat tech leggings underneath, and then I can just wear boots over it, and then no one will know otherwise. Yippee! Cardigans are so goated. Yeah, I know! Cardigans are so goated. I've also really liked wearing plaid lately. I don't know what it is about plaid, but it's got me in a chokehold, okay? Like, you can see, like, at least, like, 4 of these outfits have plaid in them. I was gonna say, yeah! This was actually, like, a trend from, like, 10 years ago. I don't know if you might have seen it before, but, like, it was, like, really popular in K-pop and, like, Asian fashion to have high-waisted pleated skirts. Like, you would see, like, K-pop groups wear it all the time. And it's, like, specifically the high-waisted plaid skirts. It has to be high-waisted. Nowadays, low-waisted is really trendy. But I don't really like low-waisted because I don't like showing off my tummy. Like, why you want to see my tummy? Why you want to see my belly button? Why are you looking there, huh? So, like, a lot of, like, low-rise jeans and low-rise mini skirts are in trend now, but I don't like wearing them. Yeah, I don't want to show my tummy. I don't want... No! Don't look at my tummy! We're just curious. I don't know, it feels a little too much for me. Like, my style of fashion, as you can see, is it's very much more on the elegant and mature side. So much so that sometimes my family says, like, even when I was in like high school, I wear like maxi skirts, and they would say like, you should dress your age more. I think that's just because that's how J fashion trends usually are. Most women dress very conservative here, and it's not conservative so that it's boring. Because a lot of the long dresses that they have are so pretty that, like, you know, I end up going for those more than my short skirts at this point. Larry Princess coded. Thank you. Why, thank you. Befitting of a royal indeed. Very elegant and feminine. Yeah, that's the part that I like to convey in my fashion the most. Like the elegance and the girly charm, the feminine charm. That's how I express myself the most, as you can see from like my model, my overlays, my general aesthetic. It's just very girly, you know. But yeah, that is my fashion review for the past, I think, 3 months. Yeah, most of these pictures are from like the past couple months, so I hope that was a nice insight into the kinds of things that I like to wear. He was a girl? Yeah, I'm a girl guy in real life. But yeah, the end. Thank you for coming to watch another episode of our Girl Talk. I wonder what we can do next. I definitely don't want to... I don't want to wait another 6 months to do this. The hair transformation was seriously... That's what I be saying! Like, even I couldn't believe how much my hair changed since then. We actually got through... Yeah, we got through so many slides. Wow. I actually learned lots to cut this. It's like, damn it! Now I need to spend money to actually... Like, I need to actually invest in myself. Also, thank you for the gifted! Thank you, Artbooks! Thank you so much. But yeah, the reason why I want to do this stream now is because Valentine's is coming up, and while a lot of people might be focusing on the romance and the love, like the romantic aspect of Valentine's Day, I think we could also use it as an opportunity to give some love back to ourselves, to take care of ourselves, how we would want someone else to take care of us, or how we would want to take care of another person. So that's gonna be my motto for this Valentine's. Yeah, self-love, exactly. The only person you need is your right hand. Any stream talk about makeup? Oh, I can talk about makeup, yeah. Gotta look good at FaZeCon. Oh, true! True. I'm gonna see... Listen, y'all are gonna pull up to FaZeCon and we're gonna see all the Beatles like in the audience, and you'll be able to immediately tell who's a Beetle because of the way their skin is glowing, how your skin is glowing and your hair is shining, and this time there's not gonna be any complaints about the party room, the party floor smells, because you guys are gonna smell so cutie-ful. Exactly. And then all the other fan bases are gonna be like, whoa. They're gonna fall in love with you. Won't need a light stick, my skin will shine for concert. True! True! But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. This went on way longer than I thought because I started yapping. I do be the yapper. You know, damn, he must be a beetle. Exactly. Okay. Thank you for watching. Let me see who's streaming right now. Let's see. Ooh, okay, Nasa's doing some karaoke. I think I'll send you guys over to Nasa-jang. Nasa-senpai. She's doing some singing. Always love Nasa's karaoke. Her voice is so special and so unique. It's so soft. It really makes you think of like a nap. I don't know. That's the only way I can describe it. Like her voice reminds me of a nice and warm nap. Okay. Let's see. Redirect. Okay. It's all set up. But like, yeah, I was meant to do this yesterday, so I'm really sorry I wasn't able to make it in time. I had a school assignment to do, as well as finishing up the membership stuff for you guys. I'm gonna be posting the membership stuff tonight for January December and January. So thank you guys for your patience. Thank you for waiting. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow for 𝐼𝐸𝐺𝐸, my Gunner game. I think I'm gonna finish the 2.5 quest after all, and then if I have time, I will do another stream for 2.6. Because I'm so excited to meet my daughters. I'm so excited to meet the fucking angels, bro. I'm also gonna be spending the $300 gacha fund that I won from the Christmas event. I'm gonna be spending some of it on getting Suna. I still call her Chinatsu in my head. We're gonna get Suna and her weapon. And we are going to ball. And then we're gonna get Arya and her weapon when her banner comes around. Hell yeah! Yeah, let's go gambling! Yeah, once again, thank you for coming to today's stream. It was a pleasure being able to share some of my top beauty secrets and tips with you guys. And I hope that with all of this, you guys can find a way to take care of yourself better and make yourself feel like the #1 Beetle in the world. Yippee! Wait, but of course I'm buying the skins. No shit, I'm buying the skins, bro. Thank you for coming. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.